What lies beneath the lands of Phandelver? Danger, riches, power, puppies, death. Threats that seek to overwhelm the village. And threats that seek to overwhelm the Sword Coast itself. With the threat undiscovered, an empire of evil will rise. War will plague the Sword Coast and beyond. Fate itself may rely on 4 unlikely heroes. And so, another adventure is about to take place. Cloak and Stagger presents Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Hey, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Jeez. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Phandelver and Below.
Don't be mean,
The
guys.
Shattered Obelisk, episode 3.
Sharing.
We're trying some new fancy macros and stuff with our sound and video stuff, and so far it's working. So I'm very.
We think.
We think it's working.
It works for us. So does it work for y'all?
Yeah. Let me know in the chat if something odd's going on. Please do. But I'm gonna ignore all of those potential problems right now because I just want to play the game. I want to get into some D&D. So, you also want to play games, I think. I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, you will notice that we are down a Tonk tonight. Mr. Tonk's got some family stuff going on he's having to deal with, so we will miss him for tonight, but we will press on anyhow.
He lives on in our hearts.
He lives on in our hearts, that's right. So normally, I think we did this last time. I like to have the players do a recap of what happened because it helps well, first off, it secretly forces them to keep things fresh in their minds so they don't get put on the spot. But secondly, it's a good point of roleplay for them to, as their characters, kind of say what in their mind happened last time. If you want to do it as your characters. You don't have to do it as a character. You can just say it. It's your call. But do one of y'all want to do the recap for tonight?
I'll do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, just for the record, it's not going to be near as good as what he did last week.
That's fine.
I was on top of my shit last week.
You were. So basically, we started off Tonk face to face with a snake, and Tonk decided to get bit.
He chose to get bit.
I thought it was a personal choice. It worked. So that causes a bunch of mess. We got wiped out by water, patch ourselves up, run into some goblins, Yannick, and he's got our buddy Sildar, and he said if we go kill somebody, I don't have that dude's name. Clark. Yeah. So he's like, if you kill Clark and make me the leader, I'll give you your little buddy back. So we're like, deal. So then we go and try to find this Clark guy, and Tonk runs into a wolf and decides to get bit again. He's like, you know what? It worked out really good for the snake, or with the snake. I'm gonna get bit again. So he gets bit, kill Clark, and then we run back and they throw our buddy off down to us. We got scared. And so we take Solar, leave, and I think we made a choice to go back in and wreck these guys.
Okay, that was actually really good. I started messing with you a lot at the end, and you didn't break at all. And I even hesitated.
I think he's just sick of your shit.
I'm used to your stupid face.
Okay, well, you know what? Right after
That was mean.
Right after
I know.
that, I gotta
I'm
say,
sorry.
good recap. You have inspiration for the evening. So there's
Yeah, just remember who you're talking to, at least for these 3 hours.
Ain't the boss of me.
So, Tonk, Flynn, Wedge, and Wesley, you were all outside with Sildar of the Cragmaw Caves. You left, having completed your. Well, I don't know what y'all's goal necessarily was, other than to find out what happened after that ambush. But you got out of there with Sildar, and now you're going back in because Sildar's convinced you to be thorough. We'll call it thorough.
He convinced us that taking out this nest is going to help the nearby town from future troubles.
Do you believe that to be the case, Wedge?
I do, because I don't have any reason not to believe him.
The bad guys need to die. The bad guys need to die.
He's also paying the bills, in a
He
sense.
is, yeah.
Well, he's not paying, but he can tell us maybe how to get to who is paying.
Is that the only picture of him?
Guy?
What do you mean? Like he went to like the
it's
mall and got some headshot
some
stuff?
glamour.
Oh, is this fucker's telling us what to do?
That's all I got of him.
Well,
I'm
can you
afraid.
get him out of the cuffs at least?
Y'all already did that. You
The
took care
magic
of him.
eraser.
And he went to one of the corpses in a little stream that you guys had gone through and found himself a little scimitar. Got him a scimitar, so he's ready to fight too.
Hey.
And a shield and a crossbow.
Oh, he got those too?
I don't know.
You know? Oh, okay. All right. So I guess let's go ahead and start with that. You guys are. You did decide to go back into the cave. Are you guys in the process of that? Or are you still
We
discussing?
decided to go back in, and I think that was unanimous.
Yeah.
What we started to discuss is how we're going to go back in. Are we going to sneak in? Or are we going to go horns and flags flying to celebrate the new goblin leader?
I mean, I could take off my shoes and then we just say, "Look, I'm sorry. We forgot my shoes. I was taking them off when we were crossing the river, and now we just came back to get them." And then,
Yeah. Because I think trying to sneak in, it didn't work for us last time. But if we go in, I don't know if that's going to work for us this time.
I mean, what? It's 3 goblins, right?
I think we should just tell them,
I'm more worried
Mr.
about the
Emic,
water.
we should just say, Mr. Emic, we're here to kill you, and we should just fight.
I like the way, just how upfront he is.
You ever get a present and half of the surprise is like unwrapping it?
What?
Never mind.
A present?
Or we'll come back to that.
Sildar, do you have a preference for how we go in? Did we give him a weapon, by the way?
He went and grabbed one. He picked a scimitar off the ground from one of the dead bodies. As he's walking back up to you, ask him if he has a preference on this, and he will respond and say, "Well, honestly, it's you guys seem to have dealt with most of them, except one group. So we just go in and end it. It's 5 of us, 3 of them. Shouldn't be too hard."
Oh, we should save Enoch for last. That way it'll be a good punishment. Then you'll be ruler of
Try to keep
nothing.
an eye.
I mean, you save him for last, save him for first. Makes no difference to me.
Let's do that, Mr. Avenden.
Oh, we have a quorum. Let's go.
All right. Well, I guess let's go back on our word.
To be fair, he went back on his first.
Well, he did fuck up when he tried to shake us down, I will say. And I did give him some
Twice.
gold.
Twice.
I was trying to be the bigger man. And not physically, obviously, we are much bigger than them.
Well, most of us.
It was more like internally I wanted to be the bigger person. You know about that.
I do. You're much taller than him.
Exactly. Nothing, no offense, Tonk.
Lots taken, but it's all right. For now.
But, you know what? We'll leave it, yep.
It's
We'll
like-
leave it at that.
It's like he's here.
All right, who's leading the way?
I'd say let's stick with the formula that works, and Tonk leads the way.
So me again. Oh, yeah, of course. It should be me. So, yeah, I'm first.
You're the best at bashing, buddy.
He is the best basher.
I am. Yeah.
And I'll follow. behind him.
Okay.
I like to use them as a human shield. Been working so far.
You guys make your way back into the tunnels. And I got I can show y'all this now. I'm going to start showing more maps.
Jamie, chat says the water's a little strong.
Water strong? Okay, hold on. I can fix a lot of that.
Stream down.
Oh, yeah.
And now I have to be.
There we go. That should do it.
So this is actually the territory that you guys have been going through. This is you guys have went to every room in this place. So this is kind of the graphic of what it looked like.
Oh, no. That makes a lot more sense than your stupid descriptions.
Well, so you guys march on down through the stream. As you can see, it's very narrow, very tiny sliver of land next to it, passing by some wolves that are still feasting.
Where are the wolves at?
The wolves are right when you enter that cave. To the right, there's some steps. That is the wolf den. Okay. And in the back was kind of a chimney you could have climbed up, and it enters the Clarg room you guys had gone in before. But I'm assuming we're not stopping to pay attention to the wolves. We're pressing on to going back to that high-rise room with our friend, I think his name was Yenik.
Are the wolves paying attention to us? Or are they still feasting on
They're
the
still
corpse?
feasting.
They're still feasting right now. So you guys march down the stream. I'm staying wary, I'm assuming, as some of you got flushed out before.
Yep, don't want to have that happen again.
And you approach a crossroads once again. You're left going up a steep path. You see a large boulder at the base of this path now from where a battle ensued with the giant snake. And the other path curving around to the north and east that goes deeper up towards those large pools that you had discovered before, which were half empty last you checked. Which way are you going?
Or the camp.
Well, I think we need to take the long way around, Tonk. We don't want to risk making a bunch of noise climbing up the rocks. Like before, we take the long way around, go back across the bridge, and if we happen to run into anybody, then we have perhaps the advantage in a bottleneck. But if we make it to the room and they're still there, then it is what it is anyway.
I'm game for that.
All right, so you order Tonk to go the long way?
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
I ask him.
Ask him nicely.
Yes.
Okay. Tonk agrees. He will continue on going the long way through the water until finally it looks like you can get on dry land, climbing some slightly carved steps. They're by no means finely carved. It's kind of jagged. You got to watch your step going up them. But you go all the way around and keep looping until you approach a bridge. About you're 20 feet up in the cave now. You guys are crossing the bridge and pressing on, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, you know what?
Hmm?
You should hit the nighttime button since we're in the cave.
Oh, you got buttons that do stuff.
All I got was a belly button.
It's
It's all blue
spooky,
now.
spooky. That actually looks really good. Oh, I thought I was gonna make y'all look dark. Okay, yeah.
If you play so it's black light, we all start lighting up.
Oh god, we're not like that.
Jackson Pollock painting in here.
Ooh.
Means chest.
You guys cross the bridge, going down the narrow passage, heading northwest, and start curving around until you start approaching the room that has that high rise with the steps at the end and a bunch of bedrolls you can see. Very top left of the map. Are we trying to sneak in? Are we marching in? Or is Tonk being left to his own devices?
We're going with the confident.
Yeah, the confident, hey, I'm here to find my shoes thing.
I should take my shoes off then, yeah?
That's the one we're going with, right? I thought I left my shoes.
Tonk, what do you think about the shoes idea?
Well, what about shoes? Are we trying to steal shoes?
I mean, we could, but just to, like, close the gap so we're not across the whole room, I can say, oh, I forgot my shoes.
We should tell him that we have his gold. Didn't he want gold?
He did want gold.
That's an excellent idea, my boy.
Maybe you lead the way.
Okay.
This
You
is a
remember his
chance-
name?
chance
His
to
name
prove-
is Mr. Enoch, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Where's your, do you have a pouch or anything that you can
I
put?
do, but I don't have any gold.
Just put pebbles in it
Okay.
or some gravel. Make it look
And
full.
I'm going to do magical tinkering to make it look like gold. You do that?
Tinkering to make it look like gold. What does it say you can do with magical tinkering?
5 foot radius of light, up to 6 seconds long quarry, emits odor. static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text. Can I make it smell like gold?
Yeah, you could.
It smells like gold now.
Smells like what would gold smell like? Irony-ish or like?
No, it smells goldish.
Well, what's goldish smell like? Give
You
me a
never had
comparison.
gold, Jamie? What are you, poor?
I don't know what gold smells like. It's probably been handled a lot. It's got to smell metallic.
Spoons.
It smells metallic.
It smells like gold spoons, yeah.
Yeah.
What's a gold spoon smell like?
Just like a
Color
gold
miles.
fork, Jamie. Why are you making this hard?
You make the bag smell like gold.
And it's a static visual effect, so maybe little gold.
One item, one effect on it.
Fine. Static visual effect of gold.
And then as I see him doing this, I will also take out my lute, and I will just slightly turn one of the tuning pegs, and I will cast Minor Illusion on his gold pouch and create the sound of jingling coins.
Oh.
Oh, okay. A little teamwork here.
That's really cool, Mr. Flynn.
Indeed.
You guys making all these sounds before you actually go into the room, or as you enter the room at the
As I
same
enter
time?
the room, I'll do it, yeah.
Okay. In that case, there doesn't need to be a roll for that. You guys enter the room, loud and proud, and a voice immediately calls it down and says, okay, who's down there? Who? And suddenly, a jingling sound is heard via your ding, 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 strumming. And maybe they smell gold from the entrance.
I changed it to the static image of gold.
Okay, so it's a
static image.
well, the gold's inside the bag, isn't it? So what's looking like gold?
Well, it emits light too, I guess.
You want to make the bag glow?
Just like a glimmer. The inside of it.
How's anyone seeing the inside of the bag right now?
I'm showing it like this.
Oh, you're walking in like this?
I'm opening it. I'm like this. Hold on. It's like a little pouch like this.
Oh, an open pouch.
Yeah.
An open pouch. Okay. All right. Okay. So then it looks like little glimmers of
It
gold.
looks
Okay.
like there. Okay.
The voice immediately shows familiar. It's familiar to you guys. It sounds like Enoch, and he will also say, "You're back again with the devil. What do you want?"
Talk to him.
Yes, we're not back with the devil. We're back with...
It's me, Mr. Enoch. We got you some gold. We felt bad about what happened last time, so we decided to make it up to you with this gold. Now we could be friends.
He's looking down at you from the high rise. Are you guys all the way in the room right now, or like in the entryway, or what's your position right now, Wesley?
Oh, we're just trying to slowly approach him with the gold.
So you're actually walking towards the steps to go up, and
Yeah,
up to the
closing
high
the
rise.
gap.
Yeah.
Okay, make a deception check.
Ooh, which one of these do I do?
Is it a deception if we say...
I got a 12 plus 0. Should be.
Okay.
Probably 12.
You see one of the goblins whispering to Eunuch. There's 3 of them up there, and Eunuch has this concerned look on his face, and then just kind of pushes his back, says, "Oh, okay, good, bring it up here, bring it."
Okay, Mr. Enoch. Oh, how many goblins are there, first of all?
3.
3? Okay. And,
One is more armored than the others.
how close are they to us?
I'd say you're walking across the room. You're on the steps right now, going up.
Can we
Yeah.
see all 3?
Yeah, they're all 3 up top. So you're about right in that area, and they're standing over here.
You should be able to ping it too.
Oh, on the roll 20?
If you left click and hold.
Click and hold.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there you go. They're in this vicinity over here, looking down. None of you guys looking up. You have no idea where they are. They're up there. What would you like to do?
Oh, shit. I'm hopefully, Mr. Stonedonk, are you with me?
Tonk looks around and goes, you took the lead. I'm in the back now.
Okay. I was just hoping that I'm not alone walking towards Enoch.
Are you alone, Wedge? Flynn?
No, I'm walking with him.
I will walk up until about the halfway point in the room, and then I will stay. I don't want to spook the little bugger.
Okay. So you're just
Okay.
saying down below?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to be the only one. All right. Slowly approaching Enoch.
Okay, you see that they all have their hands on their weapons right now, but they're not drawn. What do you do?
Still approach him.
Okay, you keep walking. When you're about 10 feet out, he holds out his hands and says, Stop!
Okay. I stop.
Toss the bag from there.
It's pretty heavy, Mr. Enoch.
Pick it up. Toss it.
Okay, I'll try. I don't think I can.
Here, let me toss it.
Okay, here you go, Mr. Avendon.
So I have it. And we are between them and the edge?
You are right here. They are right here.
Oh, can you do that again?
Oh, they're
I
further
wasn't looking
back?
up.
Yeah. You here, them here. Those are going through, right?
Where is
Yeah.
Tonk and Flynn at?
Tonk would be closer to the steps because he's third back, and Flynn stopped about here, I believe.
Yep. Kind of right at the bottom of the stairs.
All right. So I'm going to take the bag and kind of take a step forward. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to trip, fall, and launch the bag over this ledge.
Down the ledge where Flynn is? Or
Yep.
in
But
that
I'm
level?
going to make sure I eat shit.
Make a performance check.
He's too nimble.
I told you it was heavy, Mr. Enoch. Are you okay, Mr. Heavy, then?
Yeah, I think I hurt my arm. 17
Ooh, plus what?
plus 0.
Oh, plus 0.
Okay,
Spend
you
some time in the theater.
make it look very believable falling down. You almost kind of scuff yourself a bit, landing a bit too hard, but you don't hurt yourself. But it looks like you actually did fall. And you lob this bag over the ledge. And this opened bag, not sealed at all, hits the ground and just what? Was there anything inside of it? Pebbles?
Pebbles.
Pebbles, but they're all glowing.
Yeah.
They're glowing pebbles.
Well, I'd say the top of the bag was giving a glow.
Oh, okay.
But the pebbles spill out at that point, with all three goblins looking down. Do y'all do anything when this happens?
Would I've been able to see this from my...
Yeah, because they
Vantage
should be
point.
You have
landing
dark
towards
vision?
you.
I do have dark vision, but I know they're like...
Oh, you would have seen a bag come over and just hit the ground and
Yeah,
spill.
because the bag is actually towards you now.
Oh, you threw it back.
Yes, I threw
Okay.
it over the ledge, towards you.
Oh, I thought you were saying because of his roll, it just fell forward. I guess it's too late for me to try and catch it now. So I will stop casting my minor illusion to create jingle, and I will change it over to make the pebbles look like gold coins.
Oh, like right when they spill out.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
We're sticking to this one.
I'm doing this, I'm casting it just by turning the tuning peg on my loot.
Okay, they look down and see these pebbles they actually coins come out. They look coins, a little smaller than coins, but they seem convinced still.
I look up. Oh, these were the ones we brought for you. And I'll lean down and I'll scoop them back in the bag
Stupid clumsy gnome.
Amazing, Mr. Flynn.
and tie it shut.
I'm just on the ground going,
I'm gonna pretend to I'm gonna actually tend to Mr. Ravenden. So, if you're next to me.
Where's Sildar?
Oh, Sildar's
he up
yeah,
there
I
with
don't
them?
really establish that, did we? I'd say he's wherever Tonk is. We'll put him right next to Tonk. So he's like,
He's upstairs.
yeah.
I'm sure he's so happy to be here. We didn't really establish a signal for like it's time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was gonna do this shit. Like,
Funky Town.
All right. Well, I'll grab. In that case, I'm
Now we know for
going to
next
try and
time.
take the initiative on this. I'll grab the bag, sense it shut, and I will walk up to the stairs as though I'm going to hand it to them. What is in my immediate vicinity?
A ton of your allies, and then about 15 feet out, all the goblins. As soon as you start walking up the bag, Enoch immediately goes, no, you stay, no.
oh, they must still be afraid of you.
Just trying to help my friends. I'm so sorry. Here, please, just take the gold.
Can I go get the bag?
Just and I'm edging closer. Just take it.
No, he has his hand on his weapon.
Do you want the gold or not?
Flynn. I'll get it. Enoch, I'll go get the bag, and instead of throwing it to you,
Clumsy gnome will drop it again.
I'm going to hand it to you. I'm going to go to Flynn, grab the bag, and start slowly walking toward Enoch. I was like, let me hand it to you. And I'm going to tear off a piece of paper and attach it to the bag.
Are you trying to do that without anyone noticing? That's going to be some sleight of hand.
I'll try and distract him at the same time. I'll say, "You realize I could kill you from here. I don't have to come close."
Look, yeah, just, this is easier, Enoch. Just let me give you
Okay, we got a fairly easy DC. Let's see it. Sleight of hand.
14 plus.
Okay, you got it.
What was
2.
the plus?
All right, you stick your paper on there.
Yep. And then when I get close enough to him, is he gonna grab it?
As soon as you get close, he takes his hand off his weapon and starts reaching for the bag.
As soon as he reaches it, I kind of like shove it into a hand and do shock and grasp.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yay.
And let's go ahead and get everybody rolling some initiative.
There was a signal back.
Oh, it's a signal. It's shocking.
Ooh,
grasp.
nat 20.
That's a pretty good
I
initiative
got a
roll.
6.
He's wearing metal too, isn't he?
6 plus 2, 8.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
He's wearing nothing. He's fucking butt ass naked.
What do they get?
No, he said he was
We caught them at a
armor
bad
heavy.
time.
What'd you say? One of them was wearing a lot of armor.
And I would assume
It could be
the
like
boss would.
It could be like rocks or some shit. I don't know. It's goblin tech.
Not true.
I think it was Emic.
Was it Emic?
So, Eunuch's the one who looks more armored. So, a
Oh.
goblin boss is wearing a chain shirt and has a shield. So
It's metal.
Yeah, it is metal.
And lightning damage does more to.
I think you would just get advantage on it, right?
You think so?
Oh.
Is that what it says?
I'm not seeing it here, but yeah, if you're wearing metal, electrical
I think
or
it either
lightning-
prevents them from taking reactions or it gives you advantage on the attack. Check that out though while I'm getting these numbers. Who rolled a 25 to 20 on initiative? And don't forget your initiative.
Do I have to roll?
Even though you got a nat 20, it's still more than that. You may have gotten a higher number.
Well, I thought that was for the attack.
Oh,
Oh, you got a
Because it
critical
was
hit,
kind of a-
dog.
oh, you got a critical hit on that.
That was a
Okay, I thought
surprise
that was
attack.
initiative. Okay, yeah, you hit. Go ahead and tell me the damage.
All right, so. Oh,
Damage is 20.
1d8. Ooh, 6. 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Wasn't
It's supposed to be max damage.
if it's crit, it's max damage automatically.
Oh, then it's 8.
So roll the d20 again for me. Wait, no. Actually, what did you just roll?
On what?
When you
He rolled the damage die.
Oh,
the
that's damage die. Okay, yeah.
And that was a
Roll
six.
an attack die again.
18. Plus 2.
Okay, you do double damage.
16.
So yeah, you do 16 damage to
Ooh, that's a spicy meatball.
Eunuch. Oh my.
We got you, Eunuch.
How does he look?
Mortal.
So
You
now I gotta roll for initiative. 18.
yeah, let's do initiative and I'll explain what happens. We'll do it in a moment. Who got a 25 to 20?
Oh, wait. 20. Because I got 18 plus 2.
Hey.
Oh, okay. So Wedge has been going quick. Who got a 15 to 20?
16.
And who got a 10 to 15? 5 to 10.
8.
Wesley with the 8. And let's see where Tonk stands. Oh, Tonk's a little speedy boy. All right. And Sildar.
I don't know why I keep wanting to
Bro, this fucking
do stuff tonight like
it's
that.
fucking aerodynamics right there, man. You fucking yeah.
All right, let me type out the order and we can get to fighting here.
Did you feel the breeze that happened as soon as he went like this? It was like.
Dun, dun, dun. Where are the toms? Toms.
Everybody.
Wesley, what's your dexterity? Wesley.
Oh shit! I
This
thought you were
guy.
talking to him. 15.
Everybody is
All
15,
you
I think.
W names.
What is yours? With dexterity.
My dexterity
Because Tonks is 15 as well.
is 15.
We're all 15.
I got +2 on mine.
So does everybody else.
Really? Why?
Because it's the way the modifiers work.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna go into some combat now. So, it's probably gonna be super loud, so I'm gonna adjust it super quick after I choose it, because I didn't adjust this earlier.
You silly boy.
Yeah.
It's
We all
like
start
banging
just
on
like
some drums.
Donkey Kong.
Somebody throw a barrel!
It's like live action Donkey Kong.
Oh,
with
how do
actual
I
blood.
mark that I have inspiration, Jamie?
There should be a thing at the top of your character sheet.
Oh,
a
I
little
just-
box. Yep.
What does that do? What does that give me?
It gives you advantage on an ability check or an attack roll.
Okay. So, starting off, before anyone does anything, somebody shoved a lightning bag into Eunuch's chest, and it just lights him up. That chainmail just makes it go even further. As this is lightning just shock him all over.
I forgot to even look what it is.
As he's being shocked, he's just, you damn no! Like just shaking and screaming at you. As soon as the lightning stops, he falls back a bit. He looks dazed, like he's out of it, and he is absolutely mortal. Wedge. Right after shocking him, you feel like following up with something because it's your turn again.
Yep, I'm gonna grab another piece of paper, lick it, right back to his chest.
Oh, one follow-up. All right, let's see.
Yeah. I mean, it works. 19
Yeah,
plus 2,
that's gonna hit.
and then a D8. 5.
5 damage?
Yep.
All right. After shocking the crap out of him, you lick another piece of paper, and what do you do? Just shove a palm his chest, or do you put a finger
so
on him?
the
Or?
first one would have been my right hand, so the second one would have been the left.
All right, and that second one, the moment you just plant this on his armor and then back away, that lightning again starts to envelop his body, except now you can see it popping behind his eyeballs and coming out of his mouth and ears, as it looks like the inside of him is just getting fried until he just falls over dead.
I kind of dust myself off and then make a smart remark like, should have kept your word.
And took him out quick. He has high AC too. Next up is Tonk, who is going to do as Tonk does. He's going to take...
Tonk would probably congratulate me on that.
Yeah, that was all right, but watch this, though. Watch this.
That's what he would do.
That's what he would do. Well done.
He runs up to one of the other lesser goblins, raises his warhammer, and... Oh, not that AC. That AC. Oh, takes a big old swing at him, but the goblins are known to be nimble, as this one ducks and dodges out of the way.
Duck, dive, and dodge.
Next would be Flynn.
I'll just make a side comment to Tonk. That was very good. Let me try. And I'll take out my dagger. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna kind of just walk up with purpose towards this thing and just try and shank him.
Okay, let's see a shank roll.
19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Can I look at Tonk?
I don't know if you stare him down while doing it. We'll say
do
you're
it
like,
after. I'll do it
afterwards?
after, yeah.
Absolutely afterwards.
And and that is going to do... I think that's a D4. It is. That is 4 damage total.
Okay, you stick him real good right in the chest. He is still alive, but he is badly hurt. I guess he does still only be considered bloodied because they have such low health pools, but he is bloodied.
Okay, end of turn.
So, shocking grasp gives you advantage if the person is wearing, the target is wearing
So there you go.
metal armor.
Remember that if you find any more metal foes, you get to roll 2 of them d20s.
Metal foe.
Next is one of the little goblins who's all in the front right now. We got Wedge in the front, Flynn in the front,
I think I'm in the front too.
Tonk.
Tonks in the front.
Donde está Silver?
They're scared of you, but they're not stupid. They're gonna go for the one that doesn't look like it's big and beefy, because they can try to stab you.
I just knocked out their boss in one go.
That's true.
That is true.
Maybe it was just malfunctioning gold.
This one is going to swing his...
How close are
what is
they
this?
to me?
I mean, one's right next to you. You're getting a scimitar swung at you, and he rolled an 18 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
That misses?
No.
Oh. Got me confused.
Shit.
You take 6 slashing damage from this guy.
It's got P on it.
That's for jellyfish.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you could just put 6 on the little thing right here and then hit damage. Or you don't have to do the math.
Oh. Right here?
Yeah, if 14. Yeah, instead of doing 14 minus 6 like a nerd.
Oh, Wesley, that's some good assists. You get to take your turn now because of that.
Oh, okay.
Totally that's why, though.
Congratulations.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. Wesley is going to get his little crossbow out, and who's the closest person? Just like enemy. He's just gonna fire at that guy.
Okay, none are...
Unless
I don't think any are-
I have disadvantage.
You would only have disadvantage if they're right in your face. So I'll
Okay.
just... You're not... I say you didn't tell me you've run up to any of them yet, right?
No, I did not.
Okay, so yeah, you're not in melee range, so you can just fire at a goblin. You want to fire at a wounded one or a healthy one?
A wounded one.
Okay. What are you firing? Just a regular crossbow shot?
I'm gonna do one of my skull burners.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, and remind everyone out there, what's a skull burner?
Skull burners when I put a little sparkler in my crossbow bolt. Makes it burn real good in their skull. Cooks them.
14 plus 5.
That's gonna hit.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
1d10. Which one of these is a 10?
It is the one that's kind of like looks like a top, like a spinny top,
Damn it, I got wrong.
an uneven cut gem.
Uncut gems.
Oh, what is that? Jamie, it's a fucking infinity.
You rolled an infinity?
No, it's an 8.
Oh, you rolled an 8?
Yeah.
For damage, that's more than enough. You fire off a skull burner, aimed right exactly where you wanted, into the skull. It shoots right through one of his eyes. You see a little bit of light popping out of it, just briefly as it flies right out the back.
I did it, Mr. Ravenden. I just did a sparkler to it. It works.
Well done, my boy.
Was this the
Well
goblin
done.
that's right in front of me and Tonk?
Wait, he didn't shoot the one that was next to me?
I did the one that was wounded. I just wanted to kill one.
I'm going to need to get some of those.
I can get you some.
All right, next up is a dead goblin, so he's not
technology.
taking his turn. And then Sildar is going to go.
Hey, I forgot about him.
He's going to take a scimitar, take a big old swipe at this goblin.
But this guy whiffs.
He is absolutely whiffing.
He's tired.
That's probably why you got kidnapped in the first place.
He walks up to this goblin. Do you say it out loud?
No.
Okay, all right. He walks up to this goblin, just swings his scimitar with all of his might, but it ducks out of the way, ready to strike back. That'll take us to top of the round. Wedge.
You guys still by me?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna, again, take a piece of paper out of my pocket, lick it, and try to attach it to him. 9 plus 5.
So a 14.
14.
That's gonna barely miss.
Barely miss?
Barely.
It's a goblin.
Just barely.
I'll let you reconsider.
You try to poke him with your paper, and this one saw him. You poke his boss with paper, and he knows adamantly he needs to get the hell out of the way, and he does.
Oh, well. Dang.
Okay, Tonk, are you done?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Just one
Hey, you
left.
can move around still.
Well, yeah, but I can't disengage.
It's true. You'd
And I
get
don't
hit.
want to.
Did you see how he tried to trick you there?
Yeah, yeah.
He tried to trick you.
You
can step out of range.
I just want him to know his options.
You can turn your back toward him and walk away real smooth.
Go ahead, lift your shirt, show your belly.
Tong's gonna raise his maul. He uses a maul, doesn't he? Pretty sure it's
A warhammer.
Yeah.
a warhammer.
Tonk
Yeah.
has the warhammer.
Okay. And he is going to bring it down on top of this goblin. Yes, he is absolutely going to hit this time. Which, what was the damage on that warhammer?
D8.
D20.
I think it's a D8
Well, I mean, I could be wrong.
plus the strength. Oh! He walks up to Scarlet and says, that other one was a fluke. Look, I didn't even try. Now watch when I try. Watch. And he swings down with tremendous force right onto the side of this goblin's neck. His warhammer just goes halfway into this thing, crushing its body, and he has to pull it back up. Goblin's 110% dead.
I'll turn him. I didn't mean anything by what I had. When I looked at you, I just wanted you to see that I could do a good job.
Yeah, you did okay. You didn't kill him, though.
I didn't, but I wanted him to feel it.
Well, he probably felt. I saw blood, so he probably felt it. But he felt mine.
Oh, I know for sure he felt yours, and now he feels nothing, which is ideal.
And short stuff over there with his handsy lightning. That was pretty good. It's pretty good.
We did it, guys.
Thanks, my man.
Now we can take their treasure from that room.
I suppose we could
Take everything.
have our run at the place, really.
Yep. I would like to set off the waterfall trap.
Yes, we should see how to do that. This could
Right.
technically be our new home base.
For a little bit.
Like, we get into some trouble, we come to the Cragmaw Cave.
Yeah. I'm going to take out my cube, my runic cube, and start taking notes.
Just about, what are you taking notes about?
The layout, like mapping the caves that we've seen.
Making one of those.
Yeah, basically in my cube and, walking around, looking at everything, seeing if anything looks interesting as well.
In the room you're in currently?
Yeah, well, I'm sticking with the group, so I'm just walking around, looking at the bedrolls.
Okay.
Looking
They
at-
look jank and stank. They look real bad, goblin-esque. Little campfire that was burning is not burning now, is in the room. Besides that, there's really nothing. I wouldn't say anything of
there any,
value
like-
in this room.
Personal items or whatever. All right.
There's a room where they hoarded all their shit.
I would like to go pick up the bag of rocks,
You go pick up a pouch and
and I'll
And the
empty it
rocks.
out. Is the pouch still intact?
yeah, it wouldn't have gotten hit or cut or anything. So that's still one piece.
So it didn't, burn up with the electricity?
Did you shove the electricity through the bag?
Yeah, I electrified the bag.
So it's just like tatters.
You see
I'll pick it up and I'll just walk over to Wesley. We're going to have to get you a new pouch. I'm so sorry, my dear
That's
boy.
okay. We could just use this one. I don't need a new one. I could fix it.
Wesley, I owe you a new pouch.
I like grab it and pick it up, and then like 2 or 3 more pieces kind of like fall off of it.
I made it myself. I know how to put it back together.
Well, here you go.
Okay. I didn't have anything to put in it anyways. That's okay.
I'm just gonna put it back in my pocket.
Well, I guess we should maybe. Sildar, are you good?
Proud of what we did here. I'd say I'm pretty good.
Do you want to sit and rest for a second while we go look at the hoard, or do you want to go in to where they were hoarding everything with us?
I could follow with you.
We should all stick together.
feel ready.
All right. So let's
All right.
head that way.
Yeah, let's head back to the Clog.
Oh yeah.
Clark Cave.
Clark room.
You guys make your way back to the Clark Cave, and once you get there, it is the familiar sight of a big old campfire, bonfire even, in the middle. It is out now. Butcher's table looks like it's on the side of the room. A couple bones and whatnot in the corner. You can probably guess for what. Stalagmites and tights all over the place.
Stalagmites.
Covering all the bases here. aren't we?
And against the southern wall, a ton of boxes
Mites
and crates and one chest in between them.
Chests are interesting.
I will. I'm going to go in and just sort of take a good look at everything in the room, but I'm not necessarily going to go and try to rifle through anything yet. But I'm going to be keeping an eye out on the rest of the group.
I want to go to that chest.
Straight to it, all right.
'Cause it's interesting.
Sure.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Before
the
we
nuts.
Before we get there, I want to have time to look at the mechanism for the trap.
For the
Okay.
trap.
Yeah, for the waterfall trap.
Oh! Okay, so examining those pools, it looks like it's fairly, it's not high-tech. It looks like there's a small little dam, and there's a rope attached to it, and they pull on the rope, there's a little pulley, and it raises this gate that releases a torrent of water.
Okay. Make notes.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, now that I see that case or chest,
You examining the crates, barrels, boxes, or
I'm
just
going
the
to go to
chest?
the chest first and see if there's any, like, traps. Can I open it?
Make a perception check.
So I get twice my proficiency with things related to
forgot.
magic,
Sorry.
alchemy objects, or technological devices. Is a chest lock a technological device?
The chest is not a technological device.
A lock?
Is there a lock?
Is there a lock?
You don't see a lock.
Okay. 3.
Oh, okay. You give it a good once, twice over. You don't see any traps or mechanisms on it.
Can you
I'm
not
gonna
this,
open
Mr.
it.
Finn?
Okay. You put your hands on the lid and go to open it up. And it does open up and reveals its contents. You find a ton of copper coins. Whole lot of them. With a fair amount of silver mixed in it as well.
Is there a pouch in there of any sort?
No, this is free. It's free ball and money. You do see a couple of potions in there. There are 2 red potions in there. I'll say you could... I'm not going to toy with you on that. They're potions of healing. You see 2 potions of healing.
Sweet.
And there's a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
Ooh.
It can fit in a pocket or a pouch.
Okay.
You want to take some coins out, get to counting, or what are you doing?
Could Tonk lift that case? The chest?
Want to take the whole chest?
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can pick it up.
All right,
It's super encumbered, but I imagine you're not fighting with the thing. Just putting it on the wagon or something?
yeah, just gonna put it on a wagon as soon as possible.
Okay.
Do you guys want to take do we have a short rest we can take?
I'm out of hit die.
Me too.
I mean, perhaps we could just make camp in here for the night. We've kind of cleared the place out.
Because if we do, I can see if this little jade statue is anything special or just something pretty.
Maybe we do some kind of watch, keep an eye on the entrance.
And we know we have the trap.
We don't. Do we know how to work it?
Yes, because I looked at it. You just pull a lever. So if we take turns on the bridge, then somebody can go, if they see anything or hear anything, go set off the trap while other people are resting.
I would also like to look around in the meantime and see if anyone has another light crossbow that looks at least similar to the one that I broke and threw in the fire.
Hold on.
So, among the bodies that you have laid waste so far is where you can find any type of weaponry. You see a few javelins on the ground, scimitars, and short bows, but no crossbows.
Mr. Flynn, are you looking for a crossbow?
Just looking for, something that'd be better than that piece of shit that I had to... we won't... I don't want to get riled up about it, all right?
I have an extra one if you want one.
Is a short bow a simple weapon?
Short bow is a simple weapon.
I'll reach down and grab the simple bow, and I'll just say, oh, don't you worry about it. This will do just fine.
Okay, you getting some arrows too?
Yeah.
Wait, Storm, you find about 12 arrows total.
Goblin arrows?
The goblin arrows.
What are the crates looking like, Jamie?
You walk over to the crates and start to examine them, and the very first thing that's very prominent about these crates is almost all of them have the marking of a lion's head shaded blue.
Do I remember anything about that?
No.
Mr. Ravenden, have you seen this marking before?
Jamie, does my character know anything about it?
Yeah, like that's what
In my, is it goods to be traded?
Definitely
As a merchant?
definitely looks like goods that have been taken.
Yeah, but would I have recognized the symbol? Would the Fulcrum have done business with these people?
Make a history check. Let's find out.
Said I found 12.
11 plus 5.
So a 16.
Yes.
Okay. You think you know of a trade area in Phandelver? Perhaps one of the only ones that actually do goods in and out of that town, since it doesn't get a lot of traction. Called the Lion's Head Cloister. Seems to be a symbol related to that place.
Oh shit! What is that dude's name that's with us?
Sildar?
Sildar?
Yeah.
Mr. Sildar, do you think we can get these back over there?
I'm just gonna point towards the crates.
He looks at the crates and says, well, we have a wagon big enough, as long as everyone's fine walking. I imagine so. Well, actually, no, ours was... You had the wagon.
We have the wagon.
We have the wagon, and I'll tell you what, and I'll kind of pat one of my boots on the side. These boots were made for walking.
Well, if you're all right with that, and the wagon's in one piece, then we could fit everything in there.
'Cause, yeah, if we rest up tonight, carry everything out in the morning.
And I told you wrong about it. It's Lion's Shield Cloister. Lion's Shield, not Lion's Head.
All right. Do I know that one then?
It's the same information.
We just maybe hope that our
Lion's Shield.
horses
Coster.
are fine overnight.
We should probably open these crates too to check that they're not tampered with.
Horses. You had the horses out there? Is my horse okay?
Yeah.
Which one was your horse?
Was it Horsey or Betsy?
Those are their legal names.
It was Torrent.
What
Didn't know your horse wasn't there.
I didn't see Torrent. What did it look? What did your horse look like?
Well, I show him on my cube. I'm like, we have this one. That's Horsey. And then this one. That's Betsy.
Okay,
Horsey, Betsy.
I don't remember what
Hey.
the colors of them were. I think y'all decided the colors. Did y'all?
I don't remember.
We
either.
just gave them names. Or
Okay,
they
we
gave
didn't
them
discuss colors?
No.
We did not.
Okay, they're both brown. They're both supposed to be brown.
I'm
I thought one of
assuming
y'all
they
said
have
that one
four
was
legs.
white. I don't remember. You hold on.
You just did some shit. Now he's rolling.
You said that one's called Betsy?
Bessie.
Bessie?
Betsy. Yeah.
That's Torrent.
We must be talking about two completely different horses then. And I'll kind of just walk off.
I'm assuming you've gotten them to safety as well then? They're out there with the wagon? I don't know if I'm comfy leaving that out there all night on its own.
The wagon or the horses?
Both.
Well,
Well,
the wagon we hid, kind of.
Right. The horses, they were just living their best lives.
Is that right?
Yes, they were fine.
We did tie them up though.
We did.
Well, on a trail that's known for bandits and these bastards, normally I'd say I defer to you, but I'm really hesitant to just leave them out there. If you truly hid them and you believe they're safe, if not for you, I'd be dead anyhow, so I'll take your word for it.
Again, we hid the wagon,
Well,
but the
we-
horses make noises,
Right.
so we can always get the horses and bring them up.
How long was the trek from the trail to here?
I think it was about, I want to say 15 to 20 minutes. Could be wrong on that.
30-minute round trip, we could have them back.
We have to refeed the wolves.
Yeah, we got plenty of food.
We
for
got
them.
Emix next.
It's true. If it's 15 to 20, I'm fine with going, getting the horses, and bringing them back here, and maybe trying to cover up the wagon a little bit more if it's visible at all from the trail.
They'll get spooked from those wolves if you don't do something about them.
What if we don't have to bring them in the cave, right? We can kind of leave them out. The cave is off the trail far enough. It's a 20-minute walk off the trail. Who the fuck does that?
If we leave them outside at the mouth of where the river and the cave is, they have plenty of grass to graze on and a water source.
And
should be
the
fine.
water should be loud enough where they don't get spooked by the wolves.
And don't draw any outward attention.
It sounds like this could work. There is another threat out there other than just these goblins.
You are just a joy to hang out with.
Look, I know it's gonna sound weird, and I know I'm a bit of a pessimist about this. We did just clear a nest, or you guys more so. But there were these, I swear in the gods, they're goblins. They're still goblins, but their heads were like ovals and elongated. I don't know, and they had this dark magic. It almost looked like necrotic magic to them. And they seemed to not care. They literally thought these guys were fodder the way they were talking. And they were on the trail ambushing us.
To be fair, they were fodder.
You must be talking about the long skulls.
No, he was saying the long skulls thought these ones were fodder, and I was just saying that he's right.
Yeah.
Anyways, apologies. Continue. Yes, creepy goblins, long heads.
I don't know if they're gone or not, is where I'm getting at.
From what we gathered from Enoch, they're the ones that most likely took Gundren. So I
that
don't
right?
think they're here. Sounds like they got what they wanted.
And Gundren hired you as well. You're not like, oh, me and Gundren, we're partners.
No, I'm a hiree, and he gave me a full briefing on what we're carrying and what he's carrying, too. I'm guessing he gave you the same?
Yes, of course. How much is he paying you?
I think the trip was about 10 gold.
Okay.
It's a little, not that much, considering he's carrying a damn map of the Echo Caves, but...
Exactly. That's what I said. It's a little ridiculous. Maybe we're gonna have to maybe renegotiate our contract after all of this.
if he's still alive.
He's alive. I know it. I know it. He's alive. He's fine.
Whenever they hit that map.
I mean, I assume it's in probably one of these crates.
You can
Right.
keep a map like that on him. Maybe his prison wallet.
Ugh. Ugh. It's an earthy map. All right, then perhaps, we should maybe split up, two of us, or three of us, rather, maybe go grab the horses and any gear that we might need overnight, bring them back, tie them up, the other two stay here, make sure everything's clear, maybe take the bodies over, down to the wolves, make sure they're good, we reconvene, set up a watch, hit the sack. New day tomorrow.
I'll stay in since I have a slower walking speed, I think, than most people.
You have short legs, so it's
Yeah.
we understand.
So I'll do the wolves, take care of the wolves, make all the bodies, strip the bodies so they don't get anything in their teeth, and make them smell like ham.
Maybe Tonk stays. Me and Wesley and Sildar, you come with us. Verify that we have the correct horse, because it sounds like a completely different horse.
I'd be happy to come along and make sure. Thought I lost her.
All right. Well, you probably did. Way different horse that we saw, but it might be.
I guess we'll see.
All right. We good?
Good.
Good. All right.
So all of you go on to do your respective tasks. Sildar and Flynn and Wesley, you were going with them?
Yeah, I'm going with them.
All of you head out. You avoid the traps that you saw before. One of them already sprung, the other one not sprung, that Flynn graciously told you to walk around with these, because he saw it. You make it back to the road. Horses and wagon are still right where you left everything. You leaving the wagon where it is and bringing the horses close to the cave mouth?
Yes.
Okay. Wedge...
I would say I would, while we're walking, I would like to have a conversation with Wesley.
Absolutely.
So, Mr. Wesley, how long have you been with Wedge? How long have you worked for him?
With Mr. Ravenden?
Yes, Mr. Raven.
Not long, honestly. I was sent to work under him because he's the greatest.
The greatest at...
Well,
What?
he's part of a foundation of the Fulcrum, so I was told that I should study what he does and learn all of his trades,
So you're trying to be like Wedge.
just like Wedge,
All right.
Mr. Ravenden.
All right, and how did you meet him? No offense, but you seem like come from very different backgrounds. I'm just generally, as someone who was somewhat pulled up from the dirt myself, I'm curious as to how you met him.
Oh, I was assigned to meet him from the workers over at my department in the Fulcrum.
You were assigned. Mm-hmm. So you were already working at the Fulcrum,
Yes, I was.
and then someone said, "Hey, you look like someone that would get along great with Mr. Wedge. Go hang out with him."
They sure did.
That's exactly how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Is he lying? Can I insight check him?
I don't know. this
Dude,
is
go for it. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy.
That is going to be...
Jamie.
Oh, I got it.
There is. A 15.
Oh yeah, you can tell. I'm telling the truth, but I don't really know what's going on.
There's just like a vacancy.
It's just like, yeah, that's what I was told.
Well, all right. Well, how is that going?
I think it's going great. It's a lot better than being over there.
What do you mean? What over there?
Well, you know, we're working over there. You know, it's
Working at the
it's great.
fulcrum.
It's great. They give me places to stay, but I get tired of doing all this stuff. You know.
They give you places to stay.
Well, yeah. Well, I was really good, so I get my own room, and everyone else gets to sleep in the barracks. But I was extra good, so I get my own room.
I want to look over at Sildar. Does he have any expression on his face?
He's definitely eyeing Wesley in kind of a... Like, he's trying to piece together everything he's saying, like, what that actually sounds like. Whereas his attitude right now and his tone doesn't inflect what it sounds like at all.
Did you choose to work for the Fulcrum?
Well, no, I just got lucky.
Do you want you won a contest?
Well, no. Well, we all have to work somewhere.
That's true. I guess it depends on your definition of work. What is it that you did?
Oh, I did a lot of stuff. I had to mine. Well, we worked on, I'm not supposed to say, but we did a lot of guns and stuff like that. And those things get hot and they need constant maintenance. Some stuff that only us small people can get in there and really work on them.
Okay. So, and you were doing this, and then you did such a good job. They said go hang out with Wedge.
Well, I can kind of make those guns too, but just out of stuff I find around. And so, one of those guys over there that, you know, he gives us the orders, asked me to make one for him so he can show his higher up. And he was happy when he got what I made for him. And so I got to get my own room.
That sounds like a fair deal. You know what? You showed initiative, and that's rare these days.
Sounds like the boy got taken advantage of.
I kind of give him a look like, I don't fucking know. And I say, what are you talking about? That's a sweet gig.
Well, they all have to sleep together in that room in shelves. And I don't have to do that anymore.
Shelves.
Well, yeah.
To reach his own, I suppose.
Well, I mean, myself, I came up from nothing. I haven't really told a lot of people of this, but, you know, it seems like we're kind of getting to know each other, so to speak. So, you know, in my village, a long time ago, my family, we were so poor that we used to use donkey dung for fuel. And when the donkey dung ran out, we had to burn the donkey. And I don't know if you've ever had to cry yourself to sleep by the light of a burning donkey, but...
Well, no, at the Fulcrum, we use the finest coal. We mine it ourselves.
Then it sounds like you're doing great. Let's go get these horses.
Cry yourself to sleep.
Yeah, let's get the horses.
Beside a burning donkey.
Was it yelling as it burned?
You guys
It was
go
dead
and
long before we burned it.
get the horses and start making
Isn't
your
the
way
donkey
back.
from Shrek? Shrek, it's getting hot in here.
Wedge, you're with
Tonk.
you're with Tonk right now, and you
Yeah.
guys are. What are you guys doing in there?
Like I said, we're stripping, clearing out the bodies from, I guess, the cave that we'll be sleeping in. Mm-hmm. The, what is that? Clark's cave area. And then working our way back to, we're just piling up all the bodies.
Okay.
Stripping them down so they have nothing. Making them smell like ham. And letting the wolves go at it.
All right.
I would also like to collect, like, the chainmail shirt off of Enoch.
So it's very damaged at this point from your lightning.
I don't need the whole thing. I'm going to use it for scraps.
Oh, okay. So you collect the scraps of it. It's gonna be a little weighty, but you collect it.
Yeah, I just need about a 10-inch, 12-inch diameter circle of it.
All
So
right.
through the night, I'll work on it.
So you collect that, get those bodies, take care of the wolves, feed them ham goblins, and the rest of you guys get back to the cave entrance with the horses.
All right, we'll grab them, tie them up.
You tie them up.
Yep. What I would have asked Halt
Sildar.
Sildar. This, you're sure that this is your horse,
That is the one I paid for.
and its name was
Torrent.
Torrent. Did you name it?
No, they told me that was his name or her name.
Fair enough. Torrent it is. And then we'll tie him up.
Okay, you tie the horses up near the entrance of the cave. You guys have already gotten the wolves fed, so they're going to be taken care of.
Yeah, so we're just up there sitting in the camp area. I'm fiddling with that chainmail and some leather scraps.
Wesley and Flynn, do you regroup inside then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see your allies approaching you, Wedge, as all of you are together again.
And I kind of wave and like, welcome back.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here, I guess.
So the question, was it his horse?
Yes, it was my horse.
It checked
Take out my cube and I fixed the name in my notes.
You have interest in it. I mean, I could sell it to you if you really wanted one.
No, she was just a good friend in a dire time of need.
Betsy will be missed.
All right.
So fun.
Hey, do you guys mind if I'm gonna have a crowbar in my hand. Do you guys mind if I look through these boxes?
I don't mind. Just be careful with it if we're trying to return the goods.
Okay, I just want to check that there's stuff in there before we do all this work.
And now they're sealed. It's not something you could just pop open without nailing back down.
What do you mean?
Well, they're...
He's got a crowbar. I got a hammer.
Yeah. We are good.
By all means, men of science, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to try to open it with my crowbar.
Oh, yeah, you can just pop it open. Most of these crates are going to contain general goods store supplies. So you'll find like lanterns, ropes, pickaxes.
Any kind of rations or food?
I don't think there's any food stored in here. No food. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so
General goods
nothing
store
suspicious
supplies.
about it or anything?
Nope.
All right. And I checked all the boxes?
Are you? Hold on. Are you going through every box in the back here along the cave wall?
How many boxes are there? Do the math.
If you're counting the sacks as well, 20 something.
Does he get the general idea? Or
He could make a safe assumption. Yeah, you want to make a
say
safe
about it?
assumption?
What's in the sacks?
And Flynn would be laying out his bedroll at this point, and I'm just kind of propping it up with anything else that's soft around, and I'm just kind of leaning back, tuning my lute, and just kind of plucking away.
Okay.
and I'm off, kind of in an area, got lights going.
You get a fire going at all in the room too?
Yeah,
That's probably a good idea. Once I get my bedroll set up, I'll get the fire going.
The sacks more malleable goods, so like that's where you find the rope and stuff like that.
Okay.
Maybe pittons, just
How long do you think
Tools.
it'd take me to search every box?
maybe an hour.
Wesley's going to go through the entire box. And he's just going to be happy because he's doing something monotonous.
So Wesley starts spending a lot of time examining these supplies. And the rest,
You can keep first watch.
Nothing in this one either, Mr. Flynn.
Keep looking. You never know what you might find.
just be careful not to break anything.
I'll be careful.
all right. You guys, you continue checking the supplies. The rest of you kind of bunker down for the maybe evening. Oh, I mean, I get the birds going there, and start getting more comfortable in your new cave. since there's no one else here at the time.
Who's going to take first watch? Or what's the watch schedule
I
going to
am.
be? Yeah, but you can't take watch if you're going through gates. Because the watch needs to happen on the bridge.
If you tell me to take watch, I will.
I mean, I can watch too if you want.
He's had plenty of time to sleep.
It's very true. I'm beaten within an inch of my life as well.
Poor fella.
That's
We've,
what we call manual
Everyone just
sleep.
laughs at him as we point at he's like in the handcuffs, just like the picture.
I know we've been on the road for a good bit together, but we haven't really talked more so. I've been a bit, I've come off a bit standoffish, that's on me.
Why do you find yourself that way?
Habit. I may work for the Lord's Alliance, but I've always been kind of a more mercenary type.
You still playing your lute? Mm-hmm. I'm just humming along with the lute. Like you hear a little. I'm just. I'm over there with my sewing kit, my leather kit, and all my kits are out. I'm just having a good old time with these scraps.
I'm playing the best medieval rendition of It's Friday that you've ever heard. No lyrics, just the melody.
I guess, for the sake of we're in this now, we're moving on to Phandelver after this, I hope. Maybe getting to know each other a little better? What's, or not, your choice. Were you guys just here for the money? You got any, reason for doing this otherwise?
Mainly the money. Yeah. Yes, I suppose you could say that. But maybe a little bit of recognition as well, if you don't. I guess you could say.
I get that.
Gundren's done business with my company in the past, so I'm kind of here out of a sort of an obligation. He took out a contract, and then I have my own personal reasons.
So he's familiar with your company.
Yes.
So how much do you know about the Wave Echo Cave then?
Am I familiar with those?
Really?
No, I'm asking.
Oh, no, you're not.
Not familiar with those at all.
Never heard of them.
Heard of his company or the cave?
I mean,
He's heard of my company.
I've heard.
Mostly
I've heard of
because
the company.
I told him about it.
I've heard of the company. I heard about it about, 3 days ago. Never heard of the caves, though.
I see. I mean, are you curious? I can tell you about them if you want.
Please do so.
What do they have to do with anything?
Well, I know we're escorting supplies, but the supplies weren't just to take to town. The supplies were for Gundren and his brothers to go to this Wave Echo Cave. Apparently, it's a big deal. A long time ago, it was like, I think it was 500 years ago. Its place was first discovered. It had a lot of mineral wealth, but it contained a great amount of magical power. We're talking like your wizard's wizard would want to know about this place. Mm-hmm. There were a lot of dwarves and gnomes and human spellcasters allied themselves together and binded that energy to make something called a Forge of Spells inside of it. Which, again, your wizard's wizard would want to know about that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of put that place on the map for a good bit, though. Because it got overran by orcish bandits and hordes back then. As well as that Phandelver town. It's been rebuilt, I think, 3-4 times now.
Fucking orcs. It's always fucking orcs. Please, continue.
They waylaid everything in their path. Unfortunately for the cave itself, there was another band of mercenaries. I don't even remember what their name is now, but they had some pretty good spell throwers of their own. They fought in the cave with all of those other wizards, and when you get a bunch of wizards in a cave battling, well, the expected happens. The whole place collapsed. It's lost to time and history. That's what Gundren was so excited about. Had a map that apparently showed where this place was. And if you can imagine, you get your hands on something like that, I think you're set for life.
So no one else has thought to go searching for this cave for 500 fucking years?
No one knows where it is.
Sounds like the Long Skulls might be looking for it.
You know what? That's a solid theory.
But how did they find out? 'Cause I
Maybe
doubt
that's why they
Gundren.
wanted Gundren.
Well, yeah, but I doubt Gundren is a fool to mention he's got this secret map to this super secret cave.
Well, I'm assuming, and Mr. Hallwinter, I assume you maybe, I don't know, you're hired like the rest of us, but there's no way Gundren could be the only one who's in on this. This seems like somewhat of an operation.
Well, he didn't want to get too many people involved for obvious reasons, but yeah, he had two brothers. What were their names? Thordan, and the other one's not coming to me. But yeah, he had two brothers in on it he was going to meet up with.
I can guess the last half of his name is probably Drin, right?
No, I think their last family name is Rockseeker. Ironic.
No, so you've got Gundren, you've got Thrundren, and then
Oh,
Bundren Rockseeker, right?
whatever dwarves do, I suppose.
He's Bundren for now. We'll fix it in post if we need to.
Bundred.
I mean, perhaps one of them was compromised?
Sounds like it. Somebody had to let something slip.
It seems a bit coincidental, if you will, that you and Gundren riding out on this, what sounds like pretty important endeavor that many people would be very interested in, and it just so happens that oval-head goblins show up and raid your caravan. It sounds like piss. Somebody has fucking flipped.
Because yeah, the long skulls attacked the other goblins as well.
While I was captured, I did get to overhear a lot of stuff. I remember a place called Cragmaw Castle kept coming up.
Did you happen to pick up where it is?
Afraid not. If we, he looks around where there's like still some bloodstains from the battle. Maybe, we really don't have the opportunity to ask now, but I don't know. Phandelin's a big town. Maybe we can find out something there. Honestly, I mean, Gundren's a good guy, but I got my own reasons for trying to get there. I'm willing to tell you about it if you want to listen.
I'm all ears. We don't have anywhere else to be.
Yeah, we got the night.
Jamie, am I still looking through boxes?
You can hear all this if that's what you're
Okay.
asking. But yeah, you're still looking through boxes.
All right.
So
You
it's
get
definitely
tired
been an
of
hour.
pretending to look through boxes.
No, I'm still looking through boxes.
Speaking of wizards, I'm actually missing one myself. Friend of mine. Name's Iarno Albrick. Y'all haven't heard that name, have you?
No, spell it.
That's Iarno Albrek.
Yep, I got IR.
Human male wizard, specifically.
Human male. That narrows it down.
He was my contact in Phandelin.
Patriarchy.
He traveled here several months ago for the Lord's Alliance to kind of establish a bit of a order there. Because, again, I don't know how much Gundren briefed y'all. He didn't even mention the cave, but there's really no law there. It's got a hell of a bandit problem. So,
Phandelin?
and I'm guessing,
really starting to feel like we're owed a bit more than 10 gold.
Yeah. We're going to have to renegotiate.
I mean, that's your call. If you can, sure. But I was really sent to investigate him, find out what happened to him, which... Wizard going to a town of bandits, I can only assume the worst, but I suppose I'll see. What about, I've talked a lot about me, you told me a little bit about yourself, Flynn. You mentioned your company.
The Fulcrum.
What about you?
Am I still doing the boxes?
Yeah, he looks over and calls out to you while you're looking through the boxes. Your back's turned to him.
Oh, okay. Oh, what was that?
Well, what's, you take this job just for the money and that's that, or
Oh, I'm here just to follow Mr. Ravenden.
your assistant?
Didn't they have this conversation outside?
They had a conversation about it, but he seems like he's more just trying to double down and see how you say it.
Oh, yeah. He's my new assigned apprentice. He's joined me on my journey of discovery.
Right, that's what he was saying before. Well, good. I hope it works out.
Yeah. We just met. Not, what,
It was 3 days ago, Mr. Ravenden.
No, we've been traveling longer than that.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
So,
Sorry, Mr. Ravenden. It's been longer.
So you've come on this. You've taken this job that's paying 10 gold. Just for the fun of it.
Well, to be honest, I don't need the money. It's more about getting worldly experience. Because my dad's wanting to retire, and he wants to pass the company down to me. And if I can't come up with some designs and money-making ideas, he's not going to send the company over to me. So that's more or less what I'm looking for, is how people interact in troubled situations.
Who gets the fulcrum if you don't?
My cousin, Cal,
You call it the go. Sorry, go ahead.
the fulcrum.
Yes, that's what it's. The fulcrum. Yes.
Yes.
Your cousin
Cal.
Cal.
Short for caliper.
Cal is. We like Cal and we don't like Cal.
He's peculiar. He means well. He just has a peculiar way of going about doing things. But we grew up together. He's family.
Fair enough. Did your father have a lot of worldly experiences before he took control of the company?
Oh, yes. In fact, it's one of the requirements of taking over the company is you have to get out there and do stuff.
Like a rumspringer.
Yeah. We come from a long line of artificers, and so making weapons is a family endeavor. The company has, since my father took over, focused more on defensive stuff rather than offensive stuff. So shields, boards of protection, stuff like that. And we've kind of gotten away from, damage dealing.
So you're the ones that supply the top of the top with
Wesley, you've
their
gone through all the boxes
protection.
right
Okay.
Yeah, like governments and people that have money.
See.
Not everything is the best clients, but we have to make a profit.
Money is money. And everyone needs some.
Yes.
I tell you, I didn't grow up in the greatest place myself. But I was the most handsome man in my village.
Ooh, that's nice.
Riddled with leprosy, but that's neither here nor there.
How long have we been kind of sitting doing stuff?
He's been chatting around a fire for maybe like an hour. I assume maybe nibbling on some food, drinking some drink, just winding down.
Wesley's going to set up camp next to Wedge.
Taking a few sips of my whiskey as well.
So you coming by where I'm working at?
Yeah.
So he comes over, and I've made a new coin purse for him with some leather and the scale mail or the chain mail from the goblin from a eunuch, and I put 10 of my gold in it for him,
Oh,
and I present it to you as a gift.
Oh, wow.
I was
Thanks,
like, here
Mr.
you go, my boy.
Ravenden.
I appreciate you giving up your pouch.
he does come for money. Look at that. I already gave you the reward for the mission.
2 peas in a pod, these two.
Look how it jingles. I'm just going to start jingling it. That's crazy.
Make sure you put 10 gold.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, before we wind down, I got one more question for all of you. While you were working your way through these caverns, you didn't hear something called the spider, or someone say something about the spider, did you?
I didn't hear anything about that.
I didn't.
Did not
Don't
hear
think I
anything.
heard anything.
We
about
saw a
spider.
snake.
No,
We
I don't-
did. We killed the fuck out of that snake too.
I think it's more of an alias. They kept talking about it like it was some sort of leader. So I was just seeing maybe if you guys knew more than me.
The spider.
Which sounds weird for a goblin tribe, so I'm assuming it ain't no goblin, but I don't know.
No, I can't say I'm familiar with any spider.
There was a bugbear.
Normally goblin leaders are, I don't know, booyog or something.
Booyah.
We killed him right over there. I'm assuming there's just like a big blood stain on in the.
Is
Yeah,
that
because his
yeah.
body's downstairs.
Yeah, that was it doesn't look very spidery to me, so I don't think so. Oh well. I want to get some rest. If you guys are ready to wind down.
I think that's good. We should organize a watch, though, in case... Because it's occurring to me now that those globe-headed fucks probably know where this cave is, and maybe we need to keep an eye out. Don't you know how to do some sort of something in front of the door, make it look like it's just a rock face or something?
It'll take me some prep time, but I can do something.
So
Yeah.
if you take first watch...
Do you want it at the cave entrance?
No, just for the room here.
Oh, yeah, I can do something.
And then I'll take second watch, and I should be able to do something quite similar.
So on the map, where do you... Like, the room that we're in. Just the room we're in, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, I'm going to take some of the...
There's 2 entrances to the room you're in.
Yeah, but one is up...
One looks
A
like
chimney.
you have to... yeah, it's a chimney. Essentially, it's where waste can be. What you guys saw was the back of that wolf den was like waste and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sure... Well, the wolves are pretty happy. So I'm going to take some, like, of the sleeping bags and lash some sticks together and then put a static image on it to make it look like it's rock. You get close enough, but it's dark and...
Okay, you make your fake rock.
You doing that with
rock
your
cave
tinkering?
wall,
Yeah, my magic tinkering.
Okay.
and that can be a 5-foot object.
No,
or-
2.5 by 2.5, but I can do it on, different sections.
Okay,
So how big is the cave thing? Or the entryway?
about 5 feet.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll make 2 little
5 feet
square
wide.
things and lash them up and put a static image on both of them.
Okay.
So they're like swinging doors now.
And what's your watch order?
I'm going first.
I'll do second.
And I mean, I'll have to... I think we need to maybe alternate this a little more, because whenever he goes to bed and his buggery goes away...
No,
I'll
it'll
need
stay,
to-
stays
it's-
active
For how long?
until I undo it.
So when you go unconscious, it stays?
Yep.
Okay.
It's permanent until I let it go.
Then I am getting a good night's sleep. Third watch.
I'll do 4th, I guess.
Yeah, you've had the most sleep of any of us so far. You get 4th.
Yeah, I'm not even tired. And Sildar
Mr.
says he'll get better.
Fucking naps a lot over here. Sir naps a lot.
So, unless you guys do anything else, I'm going to say you start your long rest and watch periods. Anyone doing anything else?
Nope.
I would, until I kind of doze off, I would still just be kind of plucking away on the lute, just playing whatever song. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. In that case, you guys start a long rest, and we're going to start a break. Give us about 10 minutes. We will be right back.
Whoa, Jamie, can I press the long rest button?
Maybe. We'll see when we get back.
Oh, it's hovering.
Yeah. We are back.
Hi.
We are back.
What's up?
We just got done starting our rest, and you guys complete your rest. Nothing happens. You were thorough. Your watches go off. You get your beauty rests. Probably 10 hours because of watch shenanigans, but you get it done. And I don't remember what time y'all started off, so we're just going to say it's morning time now.
Yay.
So, good morning.
Sunrise.
Everybody for the day needs to spend a ration to avoid some exhaustion. So if you got rations, please deduct 1.
I do it.
Tonk will eat 1 of his,
I do that as well.
and I'll say Sildar scavenge the
I'll equip that.
caves for something already,
Carrying
disgusting or not.
Boop.
So, Flynn, you'll notice that Wesley and I are over there just giggling and like talking to each other, like kind of whispering, like, oh, and if you do this, and we're just having a good old time. I'm showing you my tattoo.
Oh.
I got Like basically, it's a Ravenden crest on my hand.
What's the Ravenden crest look like?
I'll show you what it looks like. Or no, the Fulcrum crest.
The Fulcrum crest.
Well,
What's
it's
that
kinda-
look like?
It's the Fulcrum with the Ravenden. Looks like that. You can't see it because it's.
Oh, the card. No, here. Let's. I don't know if the stream is seeing it or not. We can just do the battle cam. Go to the mini cam. Hand it. Yeah. This is a Fulcrum business card. If you find one of these on a corpse, you know damn well who did it. That's the Fulcrum RD.
So the stuff in the
The
mine.
fulcrum. Yes.
The RD with the shield and everything is now on the back of my hand.
And they're also on a few corpses outside the cave.
Also, that ration was enough. I can wear my backpack now. I'm not encumbered.
Oh!
The one croissant I had was just, it was too much.
It's a little too heavy. All right, well, everyone's all fed. Everyone's up. You got your supplies. You've got your backpacks, your bedrolls all packed up. You have a ton of the Lion Shield Coster supplies still just sitting in the cave. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we said we are gonna start marching it out.
Okay, so go do some back and forth trips to load it all up.
Flynn, how close do you think we can get the wagon to the front of the cave? Is that possible, or do we have to hike everything out to the
I
road?
think we're going to have to hike everything because bare minimum, there's one pit trap that we found, and I'll be damned if we let the.
Are there any hand carts?
Did you find anything in any of these carts that was of any value?
Oh, I would have performed identify on that little jade statue as well.
It's just common stuff like lanterns and stuff they were gonna sell.
It's not magical, but you know it's worth about 40 gold.
I'll take it. Oh, since I have the bag of holding, I'm gonna dump, like
All
take
the
a sleeping
coins?
bag, fill it with the coins, and dump it in the bag of holding.
Have you made any effort to count the coins?
I would assume we did it. Yes.
Okay, you count 1,700 copper, 180 silver,
Wait a minute. How much copper?
1,700,
Okay.
Peasants.
180 silver, or maybe it was 130. Yeah, 180 silver,
We'll do 180.
and 2 gold.
I was gonna put. Oh no, not 202. 2 gold. Cool. So I had 51 gold. So all of that added up, 88 gold.
That's a lot of money, Mr. Ravenden.
It is.
Good thing we're ignoring coin weight.
Oh, yeah.
True. Well,
Light as a feather.
50 gold coins is only 1 pound.
Yeah, how much
Right,
is
but
1,700?
how much is 1,700 copper?
I would assume every 50 coins is 1 pound.
I paid someone in 1,700 pennies one time. It was a duffel bag of bullshit.
You'll also notice that neither of us have our backpacks on. They are gone.
I feel like would Tonk ask about that immediately?
Probably.
Tonk would definitely.
So you guys just don't gotta carry stuff no more? What is this?
Let me show you. And I reach in my pocket, and I go a little further, a little further, a little further. So my whole arm's gone. And I put out a copper coin. And then I reach in the other pocket. Further, further,
His arms
further,
are only like a foot long.
and pull out another copper coin.
Well, that's pretty fancy magic. I'm gonna put my hand in. Can I put my hand in?
Yeah.
All right.
Open the pocket.
Tonk will walk up and he just shoves his arm deep into it.
And it just,
I don't feel anything.
it just goes deeper. Go
Why'd
ahead.
you pull a coin out of it? I'm reaching in, there's no coins.
Think of a coin.
He thinks of a silver coin. I guess that's about how back holding works, right? He grabs a coin, pulls out. Oh! How many times can you do that?
Depends what's all in there. But as many times as we want.
He drops the silver back in.
So,
So if I need money, I just go to your pocket and think of coins. I got it.
yeah. Unless I do this and I kind of rub on an RD.
Is that like a signal? Is that don't touch signal?
It's embroidered up here on the collar. So it was like shimmering, like a green and red, kind of iridescent shimmer to it. And I go like this and it just turns, I'm like, now try it.
He sticks his hand in their pocket.
and it just bottoms out immediately.
So the hole's gone now because you rubbed your chest.
Yeah. And like now dig deeper and I kind of turn it back on. And he goes into the hole.
You guys are weird.
But I take off my jacket and pull out the top collar and kind of open it up wider. I was like, if you guys want to put your stuff in, I'll carry it.
You should trust it, Mr. Tonk.
I need it. It's like a good workout carrying my own pack, so I'm good with that for now.
How big are you able to get the opening?
It's pretty big. I could fit my whole body in it, like easily. I could just,
Oh shit.
so probably 2 feet in diameter. You could fit your entire backpack in it, I think, fairly easily.
It stretches real good, Mr. Flynn.
I'm going to take my backpack off. I'm going to set it down. I'm going to unlash my bedroll. I'm going to take it and
And he goes,
I'm going to hold on to the rest of this, though.
that works.
Something I might need is in here. I don't want to have to go rubbing your chest and digging into your pockets.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, who's getting those potions of healing? Did you say there's 2? Who's
I
been
didn't
healed?
see
we should-
any potions. I was
Oh.
just gonna.
Well, I told you guys everything that we
Yeah.
found in the thing. Because that was in the chest, correct?
It was in the chest.
So, are you guys cool with me holding on that? Or I'll hold one, somebody else want to hold one?
We should give one to Mr. Stone Dong.
I agree with that. Because he's a...
Yeah, I'll take it.
Do you mind if I hold
I
the other
wanted
one?
it.
I can't heal.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Do you have a bedroll, or do you want me to track it?
No, the way we're going to do it is you keep your own inventory
Okay.
and just put it down to 0 and I'm holding it.
Okay.
So like for him, he just takes off his backpack. So that way I don't have to keep up with everybody's inventory.
Okay.
Potion of healing.
And then I come to Flynn and I would like, Flynn, can I get you to sign this? It says that I have taken possession of one bedroll that belongs to you.
Am I going to have to sign this every fucking time I hand you something? Fuck
Probably.
off. I'm not signing it.
I signed mine, Mr. Flynn. Show him my contract.
I showed you.
It's Wesley. It looks like
And
it
it
was
just
poorly
says
drawn.
Wesley on it. It's like I own Wesley and it's signed by Wesley. He's just like, you got all my stuff. You got me.
And you know what? He's doing great. I'm not signing that fucking thing. Don't lose my bedroll.
Okay, that's fine. Won't hold up in court.
I'll show you a fucking court. If you lose my bedroll, I'm taking yours.
What's special about your bedroll?
You know how small my
It's
bedroll-
where I sleep.
Your legs would fit in my bedroll. That's it.
And I'll use them as slippers. My feet get cold at night sometimes, all right?
Makes sense.
Right.
I'm gonna light up my cigar.
It's more so I'm taking it from you. Don't lose my bedroll.
Take a big old puff and be like, all right, let's get going.
Okay, you guys
Sildar, one bedroll in his little, I don't know, fucking
My coat.
magical jacket.
Stretch pockets, Mr. Flynn.
Stretch pockets. In his stretch pockets.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Ravenden.
I didn't even see him stretch. It's a magic pocket thing.
They can stretch.
I just saw the dwarf shove his arm
stretch?
halfway down it.
No, it's a leather jacket.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
wait, so your the top of your leather jacket is this wide?
No,
All right, Cloud.
I basically pull the jacket liner and the outside of the jacket apart, and that's what provides.
So you
the-
stretch
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay, so it is a stretch pocket.
It's the stretch hole.
It's the stretch hole.
So you guys make your way back out.
Emphasis on hole. Stretch hole. Sorry, DM.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
So sidetracked.
We could name it the stretch hole.
Stretch.
You head outside of the Cragmaw Cave and see 2 horses still roped nearby.
Uh-oh. Oh, and my battery's low.
Oh.
You need a charger?
When Sildar walks up to Torrent and gives her a gentle pat and grabs her kind of reins, is that the front of the horse thing's called? I think it's the reins, and starts guiding her towards back to the Tribor Trail.
All right. I will. So how many? Do we have just a single horse on the front of our wagon, or was it 2?
On the wagon itself, I believe
Because we would have brought all the horses back.
2 horses were pulling the wagon, and Sildar and Gundren had rode off with their
So
own
we
2
have
horses.
4 horses.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fuck.
And 2 of them are they're attached to the wagon still. They've just been hanging out.
They didn't bring the horses with them? Those horses as well?
I don't think so. Would you want to bring those too? If you did, I'll say you did. It's fine.
Oh, the horses at the wagon? Yes, I absolutely would have brought.
Okay, so you got 3 horses remaining at the front of the cavern entrance then.
I will hop on. Let's see. Sildar took Bessie, so I have Horsey. I'll approach Horsey. I'm going to approach her and just, sweet girl. Yes. I'll go up and I just kind of want to.
Are you you say you're familiar with horses?
I would say so.
Okay, then I mean they're tame horses. You walk up, pet the horse gently, and it's just doing a light little neigh, just waiting.
I'll reach down and just grab like a handful of like grass and just hold it in front of its muzzle. Do you like grass?
Just kind of nudges your hand a bit.
All right. And I will try to like hop up on to Horsey.
Okay, you climb on top of Horsey.
Oh, fuck! It's been a while since I've done this. All right. I'll kind of like.
So for 2 of them, there's no saddles on them as well because they were hooked to a wagon.
So I would be on Horsey though, which would have been Gundren.
The only other one with a saddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Can we hook the other horses back up to the wagon?
well, we got to take them back to the wagon still by the trail.
Can we lash? There's ropes. You said there was plenty of ropes in the thing.
Inside some of those crates. Were you looting the crate?
Not looting the crate, but using some of the ropes to the horses without saddles and stuff on it. Make like a little sling to carry some of the stuff with us. You know, you tie up 2 crates, put it on the horse so that it's got 2 crates on either side of the horse.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
So the 2 horses, so that's 4 crates that we can move with those horses.
So you're gonna just kind of trick back and forth using those horses as a way to move the stuff?
Yeah, easier. And then whatever we can carry as well.
Okay. It'll probably take about, if that's your focus for the next while, it's gonna be about an hour and a half to move all those crates out towards to your wagon.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's early.
Yeah, we got time.
All right. You spend the time hauling back and forth, get a nice little rhythm going until you have all of those supplies and the horses back on the trail itself. I'm assuming you're hooking the horses back up to the wagon, the ones that were pulling it?
Yes.
Okay. You, I'm not making a check for that either. Yeah, you guys you hook them back up. However that's done. I don't even know how that's done.
It's horse stuff. It's fine.
You do some horse stuff.
Yeah.
And the wagon's ready to roll. What are y'all doing?
I believe...
You were driving.
No, Tonks was driving. I was hanging off the side of the wagon.
That's right. And
like
I was
a-
in the.
I was like,
in the back. Yeah.
And there wasn't room for me, so I was walking.
Right.
There's room for you now.
So there is room
Okay,
for
cool.
you now. I'll hop back up on Horsey. I'm assuming Sildar will hop on Torrent. And Tonk will drive the wagon. And you 2 will be in the wagon, I suppose?
Yep. Kind of leaning up against one of the ribs, taking notes again.
So I'm driving though, right?
Yeah, you did a great job last time.
I know. All right, I'm doing it again.
No, really, you did a great job.
You did.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't remember if I ever said you're welcome. So I guess, yeah. I don't remember if Tonk says you're welcome, or I'm welcome, or you're welcome ever.
No.
I don't think he does. Does he?
Regardless, it's appreciated.
All right, I'm getting on the wagon. He gets on the wagon and takes the reins.
You said that jade statue was with 40 gold?
Mm-hmm. And the rest of you are, well, 2 of you can be on horseback. Is anyone riding Gundren's horse? Oh, you're riding Gundren's horse. That's
Horsey.
right. And
Horsey.
Sildar is riding on Torrent. And you, the 2 of you are...
In the wagon.
You're in the wagon. Okay, wagon's pretty loaded. So you dangling off the back of it then, or sitting next to Tonk, or...
I'm a very tiny person. I'm doing what I did before and just kind of like standing
You,
up
all
on
right.
the seat next to him.
Okay. So you're walking.
Sitting wherever I can or walking.
Okay, I'll say you dangle your feet off the back. You sit on the whole back.
All right.
Okay. You guys proceed on down Triboard Trail. Tonk's at the helm. Sildar and Flynn are in front of the wagon being driven, with Wedge and Wesley on the wagon in their respective positions. You guys talking about anything or doing anything before you just continue on, or are we just letting the road take us where it takes us?
I would like to ask Flynn if he can handle a horse while playing the lute. And could you play that tune you were playing yesterday? It's in my head.
I don't know. I suppose I've never tried to do both. Last time I rode a horse... We won't get into that. I'll kind of... Like, almost like somebody who's trying to ride a bike without holding on to the handles. Like, I'm gonna... And I'll reach back and grab my lute. And, going to do just an awful job recreating what I was playing previously.
Just all up there shaky.
Yeah, just...
You playing the Friday song again, or trying to?
Yeah.
That's a hard song.
Even harder on a horse.
I'm going to get better at it.
Maybe not. It sounds a little off. Sorry.
Well, I'll kind of put my lute back on my back and grab the reins again. We'll workshop it. It'll be fine. Maybe it's not ideal for me to be playing music anyway. There's the big-headed goblins around here. Maybe they have big ears too.
I don't remember big ears.
So, the best I could do, can I take a piece of paper and just like put it on, pick something up and put on it, like one of the bags that's in the cart, and make it play that music.
Is the song he was trying to play?
Yeah. But from what he was playing last night.
Is it a chain of sounds or just a sound?
It says nonverbal sound.
A sound.
All right, you got me there. Or a 6-second long message, recorded message.
Okay, all right, yeah, sure.
It's 6 seconds and it just keeps looping.
Sure, that's
Just the chorus of Friday.
Yeah, just over and over.
I think it's more text based for the message, but
No, the
It's
recorded
a
message
recorded
is
sound.
verbal.
all right, you do that to one of the bags.
Wait, did you record me last night?
And I just hold up the cube. It's like everything.
I have to admit, it sounds damn good.
Oh God.
Thank you. And it's not as good because it's like sounds like a really bad wind up, like a music box. So it's like tink, tink.
Okay.
You get the gist of what it's playing though.
I do.
You guys proceed on down the road for about another 2 hours on this trail. Undisturbed. No ambushes, no caravans overturned in the middle of the road. Just nice, peaceful drive, which is a good change of pace from the previous day.
This is what I'm talking about.
It doesn't take long until you arrive on the outskirts of a village, passing by some farmland. And I believe I have something I can read you guys right here.
Pillage village.
The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. The town consists of 40 to 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. You guys are approaching from the north. As you approach, you see children play... Music's getting ominous for no
That's
reason.
what I was thinking too. I was like, damn, this place sucks.
You see children murdering everybody.
As you approach, you see children playing on the town green, and townsfolk tending to chores and running errands at the shops in town. Many people look up and smile as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. And now, Mr. Wedge, can you do me a favor? Behind that black curtain is a white poster. Could you grab it?
What is this, a magic show now?
No. Just a lot more detail.
Oh,
Whoa! Oh shit!
battle cam. I got you, dog.
Oh, you can lay it long ways if you, or whichever way you want to do it. It's fine too. So, this is the town of Phandelver. Just for the sake of
I
ease,
didn't know it would do that.
I did put a bunch of labels on there that aren't necessarily coherent, but once you visit a place, you'll know what it means. You guys are approaching. I'll ping on the. I have the map up behind me as well. You guys are approaching from right here.
Okay. Up
At the top, okay.
Ooh, wait. I can put our. I'll put Wedge up here. Can you do it to the camera? The camera.
Do what to the camera? Oh, you want to see the
Yeah.
Battle cam.
Oh yeah, look at that
you gotta
ice.
Turn off, you gotta turn off the small cam.
Oh, big cam. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Oh. We are here.
There we go. Yeah, use token representation.
Nobody said it like that.
Whoa!
So, you have arrived in town. What's your plan from here? Actually, I shouldn't ask y'all because Sildar would tune in immediately and say, "Well, we're here in one piece.
One piece.
I suppose the first thing we should do is drop off these supplies that Gundren was looking forward to at the provisions. I think it's Barathon's provisions.
So, Sildar, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Dropping off these goods pretty much, fulfills our commitment.
deal.
Our deal. Who's paying us?
I imagine the provisioner of Barthen's provisions will.
Gundren maybe worked that out.
Sure he did. Had to
Okay.
plan his expedition somehow, right?
I hope so.
Makes sense.
I'm just saying, the flyer that I saw on the wall in Waterdeep.
Yeah, the deal was
Or
provisions.
wait, Waterdeep, Neverwinter?
I think it was Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. In Neverwinter, it didn't look like it was drawn by an amateur. So I would hope that he
You and I have been traveling
did his due diligence.
a week together.
If he didn't, we, well, suppose, we'll just find out and hope for the best.
We'll hope for the best.
Hope with the jam.
Tonk kind of looks around. He's slowed down the horses a bit as he calls and says, "Hey, so where am I taking this?"
Sildar, where are we taking it?
Yeah. Barthen's provisions.
You see it, Bob?
And then Sildar says,
The very top.
Oh, I see.
"Yeah, Barthen's, just up ahead on the left. If you pull up, I think they'll take care of us."
Clippity clop, clippity clop. Nay.
And you guys pull up to Barthen's provisions, which Tonk will stop the wagon.
Is this kind of a general goods store?
Maybe, probably. What you go inside and find out?
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Let's get paid.
Tonk will hop down off the wagon. Sildar will hop off his horse and kind of tie it off.
I'm gonna call the Tonk, and just to see if he does it, I'm gonna put out my hands and be like, down.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Oh, all right. I'm not gonna second guess a free catch. Okay.
So I kind of jump into his arms and go, wee.
Oh, I thought I was gonna jump down to you.
He's already jumped down, you said.
Yeah, I was gonna climb back up.
You're gonna jump down to me while I'm up in the...
Well, you were gonna come down, and I was gonna go up, and then I was gonna come down.
It makes perfect sense.
Remember,
Just come on, whatever. It's boring now. Come on.
so I jump into his arms.
He catches you. There you go, little guy.
I'll hop off my horse
I'm
and
just,
lash.
for whatever reason, just super happy about this.
All right. So yeah, you guys are all on the road, standing there now.
I guess we go in and hopefully Gundren has left our gold here.
Yeah, see, and I know my contract refers to us. So do you still have your paper from the board?
Of course, I have my paper from the board. Of course.
Did you sign it?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go in, and I want to present my contract to... What's his name? Parsons?
You walk inside the shop, and immediately you see that this is absolutely a general store. Basic adventuring supplies and whatnot lay about on the walls, shelves. You see a woman behind the counter greet you as you walk in, and she says, "Hello, welcome to Barthen's Provisions. Looking for some gear?"
Looking to drop off some gear.
Or looking
Honestly.
for a Gundren.
Gundren, yeah.
Gundren, you're I think there should be 6 of you counting Gundren, right? So that's... Let's see, you, and... Well, where's... Yeah, I mean, I know you're 2 days late, but where's Gundren?
Gundren has been, he was held up.
Yes.
Okay, well... Alright, well, either way, he said 10 each, so hold on. And you see her go behind her counter for a moment, and then come out with just a large pouch as she opens it up and starts counting out 10 coins and hands each one of you 10 gold.
So,
I do it through my phone now.
I put my contract on it and ask her, like, would you mind signing this as goods received?
Wow, due diligence. I don't know. You don't ever see an adventurer do that. Sure, honey.
Well, I'm not quite an adventurer.
Oh, sure you're not. And she looks around at the people you're with.
And then I'm like, okay, so that covers the goods we were asked to bring. But we also found some more goods. Would you like those? And we have to discuss a special pricing for that.
You trying to sell me some goods?
Yes.
Well,
Well, not sell you
Maybe.
the goods, but selling the goods that we reacquired for you guys.
so a different set of goods.
Yes.
I mean, I'm interested. First, let me get my boys to unload what you got for me. Are they labeled or anything, or?
Are the goods that Gundren had us? Yeah, they were labeled.
The goods that you got from the cavern all had a blue lion head on them.
Yes, but the goods we just got 10 gold for, were they labeled?
No.
All right, so I'll make sure they understand. Anything that's not labeled, that's what you paid for already. Everything that is labeled, that's what we're discussing now.
Well, what's the label on them?
I described the label to her in
Oh.
great detail.
Oh, well, that's...
Is that
Oh, dear, you shouldn't be selling those. Those belong to somebody.
who do they belong to?
The Lion Shield Coster. Elmira, I believe.
Where can we find them?
That is located a little deeper in town. If you just head down the main road, there's a little cross section. You see a big old building with a lion's head emblem on it. Can't miss it. If you got their stuff, I bet she'll pay you for them.
All right.
Hey, you haven't heard anything about Gundren's
Oh,
brothers either, have you? Nundro and Tharden?
I thought his name was Bundren.
I'm almost positive it was Bundren.
I don't know any Bundren. Gundren just talked up to him and his brothers about this cave.
So it was Gundren?
Nundro and Tharden.
It wasn't even close.
It was Thundren.
That's what
I haven't seen him in a 10-day. It's been way too long. Normally they come back and stock up by now.
Where did they say they were going?
Searching for some cave.
They mention any specifics? What cave?
I think they called it the Echoey Cave.
You ever heard of
The Wave
such
Echo Cave?
That sounds a lot more accurate. Yeah.
Okay. We haven't heard of it.
Well.
What?
There was I know there was something. That probably was part of that Phandelver pack that I hear about sometimes too. Well, it's interesting, but
the Phandelver pack.
yeah, it was some deal that a bunch of gnomes and dwarves and humans made a long time ago to share some fancy cave, or at least that's what Gundren told me.
So they went looking for this cave. You said a 10-day ago?
Yeah, Gundren had the map for it, so I imagine they were just setting some sort of checkpoint or camp up. I mean, I'm just guessing, but it's been too long to be out there without more supplies. So
Did they stock up before they left?
they did, but only for a few days. No, 10 days.
So it's relatively close.
What's close?
Wherever they went.
I imagine so.
If they
Couldn't be
only-
more than a day out.
Yeah, if they only...
Took 3 days supplies.
Meh. All right, well,
Gotta be a
we've
day's travel.
made it to... I'll kind of turn around to them, away from the shopkeep. Dogs. So we've made it to Phandelver. Gundren's not here. Brothers set out 10 days ago, hasn't shown up. Bought 3 days of supplies. And we have property of the Lion Shield Costa.
It's
Perhaps we go there, see if they've heard of...
That sounds like two birds, one stone.
Right, we can offload the gear, and then ask around about the Rockseeker family.
It sounds good to me.
I'm in for now.
Sildar?
I think I'm just gonna go get a drink.
Thirsty.
I think there's a place called the Stone Hill or the Giant Hill Inn or something. I need to sit down for a bit, and then I might ask around about my wizard buddy, if you don't mind. If you
Sure.
need me, you know where to find me.
Turn back to the shopkeep. What's her name?
Elmira.
Actually. What's your name, miss?
Elmira.
Elmira. Where's the best place someone could get something to drink around here?
Well, there's a couple places.
The best.
Well, the best for your own safety would probably be the Stone Hill Inn.
Stonehill. And, where's that in relation to where we are now?
Well, from here, it's actually right next door. Just 2 buildings down to the south. Follow the road. Can't miss it.
All right.
Just be careful if you go to the other one.
What's the other one?
The Sleeping Giant. It's, I don't like telling newcomers this, but bandits are a little bit of an issue here. They call themselves the Red Brands, and it's due to they wear a lot of red. Who knew?
Fucking idiots.
They kind of made that their, I don't want to say camp, their watering hole. They essentially just took it over. So, and there's still a bartender there, mean old gruff orc, but he seems to just put up with it.
Did
Well-
they cause a lot of trouble here?
Gold spins all the same.
Surprised you didn't get shaken down right when you walked in.
Do they cause an issue for the rest of the town?
Oh, yeah. Yes, they do. Tithes and taxes and protection fees.
Does
You know.
Lion's Head Coaster not do anything about it?
The Coster is.
Costers?
I mean, what can they do? It's not like they have a militia. It's just another trade hub.
Anybody have a bounty out for any of these shitheads?
I'll bet you someone does. Someone will probably offer some pretty coin to take care of it. Unfortunately, I'm not really the coin and rich type. I'm making decent living, but not enough to pay for some mercenaries.
Maybe we give a chat to the barkeep at the tavern.
Also see with the Lion's Head people.
People's lips tend to get a little more loose when they've had a few drinks. Maybe they know something. Is there somebody who runs this town? Is there a mayor?
There is. We do have a mayor. And his name is Harbin Wester.
Harbin Wester.
He's the, I don't know if I'd call him mayor, more like a town master, but you mean he's down at the town hall if you want to pay him a visit. I'm sure he'd probably happily give you some work to do. Maybe not even just related to our bandit problem. Apparently around here, there's all sorts of stuff going on.
All right.
Before we go, does she have any rations that we can buy?
It is a general store, so if you'd like to buy some rations, yes, you can.
How much are the rations per ration?
A ration, I believe, is fairly cheap. It might be 5 silver. Let me look it up.
That's thinking.
Well, maybe it might be 1 silver. Sorry, maybe 1 silver.
How much copper? Can I exchange
Nope,
the
5 silver for a ration that lasts the whole day.
for one ration?
That's right.
All right. So
Then you just looted a whole treasure chest. Don't
yeah,
you do
I'm
that.
gonna buy. Look, waste not, want not.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy everybody a ration to replace the one that we all used. So how much gold is that, Jamie?
You're buying just the 4 of you?
I'll sell R if he wants one. He's not in
Sildar
here.
Sildar has started to walk out already, unless
Yeah,
someone
so-
stopped him.
He's fine.
All right, in that
He's
case,
gonna go off and do great things.
2 gold. In that case.
Sweet.
You add it to my inventory. Thanks, Mr. Raven.
Anytime, my boy. Anytime.
It
Gotta
is
keep you fed. You're a growing boy.
much appreciated. And I go and put the ration in my bag and immediately just.
And then
No, I hated you
some
my
comfort.
I hated you my bedroll, so I'm good.
I'm like, ah.
Use the stretch hole, Mr. Flynn.
Let's not call it the stretch hole.
It is forever and always the stretch hole. I'll be damned if it's named anything else.
What do you think about Betsy?
Rations.
About what?
Betsy.
I'm not happy about it. But for now, Horsey is still Horsey. But he showed me everything he needed to convince me that that was his horse.
I'm saying we can call the hole Bessie now, instead of the stretch hole.
I don't know, Mr. Raven. I kind of already memorized stretch hole.
I will not slander that good horse's name for your fucking stretch hole. I'm just gonna imagine that we're having this conversation as we're like leaving the shop. I guess we'll head to the
Blue Lion thing.
to
The Lion's Head.
to the Stonehill, right? Going to the
Well,
because
I'd like
it's
to get
right
rid of
next door.
these,
Yeah, I want to. Oh, do we
these
vote on
goods
it?
before somebody
Yeah.
tries to take them away from us.
It's not good to just leave it out there.
All right. Well, I mean, it is really just looks like it's just across the way.
Yeah.
So we'll head to the Lion Shield Costa then.
Okay, you head to the Lion Shield Coster with your wagon, Tonk steering it again down the roads. And so far, even though Emilra told you otherwise, the town looks real peaceful here. Like, it's mostly just like images of this all around you. Just oh, I know the battle map still. Just good, wholesome, hearty people just having fun, living life, and doing what they do.
It's fine here.
looks
Jamie,
so.
when we cross the street that leads to Sleeping Giant, I want to look down it and see if there's like if there's like a lot of cars in the parking lot. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Cars and people's
A lot of
front yards.
horses.
So
trash on the curb.
you don't see a lot of that, but you do see as you're passing by a few places. You pass by what looks to be a smithy to your right as you head down this trail. The Stonehill Giant Inn with its matching tavern sign. You pass by that. A shrine as well that looks like to some sort of goddess of luck, in that large dirt patch just slightly north of it.
Is the goddess of luck like a cat with the little thing?
Not like that. But yeah, if you're continuing on south, you pull up to the Lion Shield Coaster.
Gotta unwrap each toothpick. It's fun.
Where's that?
Ominous for a second.
Knock on the door?
I don't know why it does that.
Well, you said it's a trade guild, right?
Discordant trombones.
I don't feel comfortable about this building.
Jamie, you said it's a kind of a trade guild?
I believe it is. Let's see. It has a wooden sign that's shaped like a shield, painted with a blue lion, and it does look to be a trading post.
All right, so I can use my my documents from my merchants guild to kind of make an introduction and go in like.
Is your merchant guild still called the? Is it the Fulcrum or is it something different?
No, it's something different. It's just like the Fulcrum is the company, but it's just kind of a you pay dues
That's
and you're
the
a part
parent
of.
company.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, you head on in, and it again looks. There doesn't look like there's a lot on sale here. Like you don't see any general goods, weapons, or armor, or anything about the building. Just a lot of documentation in this place. But you are going inside, yeah?
yeah. Is there anybody there?
Yes, there is a woman there that seems to be going through some papers right now at a desk deeper into the building.
So I kind of stomp my foot to make a noise. I'm like, "Hello," because can I see her from the entryway? I don't want to
You
go in
can.
too far.
Yeah. She's not.
Oh.
She's not hidden from you or anything. She looks up at you, sets her papers down from her, and goes, "Oh, hello. How may I help you?"
As I approach her, I take out my guild membership documentation, tell her, "Hey, we happened upon some of your goods, and we would like to know if you might be interested in getting them back."
You found some of my goods.
Yes.
Can you show me?
Yeah, right this way.
She stands
And I
up
walk her out.
from her desk and walks outside with you. And you just take her around your wagon and open it on up
Yep.
the back of it. Okay, she looks and lo and behold sees a lot of boxes that she sees as very familiar and says, "Well, I'll be damned. These were hit quite a while back, and you just procured them. Where'd you find them?"
A goblin horde cave.
Of course, they were hit by all around Phandelver. It's just more and more. Well, I'm in your debt, and I'll tell you what. No good deed goes unrewarded. Give me just a moment. You are, just to be clear, you're giving these to me, yes?
I was hoping we would work out like a finder's fee.
How about a 50 gold finder's fee?
I kind of look at everybody.
I kind of like lean back and I'll go.
So I'm like, and I'm taking like, as I'm looking around, I'm like, just inhaling until I get like, what are you doing?
Wesley's like, "Good job, Mr. Ravenden. Art of the deal."
Let's talk to him. I'm running out of breath. Does he give me a thumbs up? Thumbs
Are you
down?
talking to me?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
don't we
Yes.
call it this? This looks like, and I'm sure Wedge here will agree with me, this looks like quite the haul and something that maybe you have been missing for some time. Yes?
We have. These are goods that were supposed to go through this post to another place.
And not only did we retrieve your goods, we also took care of the problem.
I'm starting to get the idea that 50 gold wasn't enough, based on the way you're talking.
I'm just saying, perhaps there's 4 of us here. We face a tremendous danger to reacquire these goods. Perhaps from 50 to 80, 20 gold per head.
What about 50 gold and access to the ability to purchase equipment to deal with such dangers head on?
Access. Premium access.
With maybe a discount as well.
Depending. I'm not selling you a set of full plate for a discount. I could probably
Those would clash
manage
with my
maybe
boots anyways.
some leathers or weaponry of some sort.
Can we, before we strike a deal, look at your wares?
You brought my goods, but I know nothing about you, not even your names. I normally don't even offer access to my arsenal without something more, some sort of
And
bond
I pull out
or-
my card. And I'm like, not only am I part of the guild, the Merchants Guild, I'm also a representative of the Fulcrum.
Oh, well. I've heard of them, actually.
Hand her a business card.
You're from the Fulcrum.
Yes,
Do you...
me and my buddy, my young apprentice
right.
right here.
You as well?
Me and Mr. Avenden.
What exactly do you do there? I know they specialize in more, well, from the rumors I've heard, more nefarious types of equipment. They
What do
call
you
it...
mean?
Well, it's kind of how I do it. You sell items for defensive purposes that could easily be turned and shoved into an enemy, and you defended yourself, right?
Yes, we take care of all the bad guys.
What
He
people
gets it.
do with what we make is their own.
I completely agree.
All right.
It's fucking schmuck.
I'm still over here like,
Well, follow me in. I'll show you what I have, and if 50 gold in this is not enough, well, to be honest, we've already written the goods off, so I suppose if you want them, you could have them. But,
What are we gonna do with all that?
come on in. And she motions you to come back inside. Takes you to deeper in the building through a back room, and when you go in the back room, it looks like you've entered an armory. All different types of armor and weapons are in this room. Crossbows, large two-handed crossbows, great swords, great axes, plate armor, scale, like every armor and weaponry type you could find in a store.
And I'm fiddling with my hands and my cue.
this is quite the collection you have accrued here.
Very interesting.
I like to think we try to keep up where we can. We have a few customers that come in that are more frequent, I'll say. So we get to stay
Magic?
stocked up.
I've heard there's been a bandit problem here. You don't have any issues with them trying to get your goods at an extreme discount?
Luckily enough, they're not very aware of this part of our store. They think we're just a trading post and don't sell any such things. And when they do come in all curious for their tithes and whatnot, well, you simply just shower them with what they want.
Do I recognize any of the anything on the shelf?
Like,
Would any of it
look,
originated from the Fulcrum?
none of it looks familiar from the Fulcrum.
Okay.
So well, let me ask this. Are we giving all of the crates and everything back to her? We're getting 50 gold plus potentially discounted rates at this location. Is that where we're at right now?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
She said she's offering you 50 gold and access to these items with a potential of a discount depending on the item.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any magical items?
Yeah.
There are no magical items in this shop.
Just all standard stuff. Nothing stands out.
Just that raw metal and wood.
Yeah.
Any mechanical?
Cowhide. No, nothing uniquely mechanical. It's more so just a combined armor and weapons shop.
Okay.
Looking around,
I still want to touch stuff.
are
Can I
there
touch
any daggers in here that look like not necessarily finely made, but like a decent looking dagger?
There's quite a few decent daggers inside this area of the shop.
Is there anything that would catch my eye more than anything else?
Nah, they look like, some of them look like they may have actually been even reclaimed and tried to be spruced up and are here. But nothing very finely crafted in here.
What is
Sturdy
this lady's
stuff,
name
though.
Again? What is the lady's name?
I don't even know if y'all have asked or had that conversation yet.
We haven't.
No, you don't know.
Like, excuse me, ma'am. My name is Wedge. Ravenden from the Fulcrum. May I get yours?
You may. Lenine Greywind. And I suppose if we're doing introductions, what about you?
My name's Wesley.
Wesley. Just Wesley. Mm-hmm. Wesley. And you?
My friends call me Flynn.
Flynn. All right. It sounds short for something, but Flynn, it is.
Just Flynn.
And you? Tonk Stone Dong. All right. Oh, well met to all of you. So, is this worth it or not? If you're staying for a while, my shop could be quite useful.
Tom, Flynn, do you guys see anything that piques your interest?
Well, yeah.
What'd you see, Tonk?
I like that big plate over there. I like that huge shield. I like that maul to go with this maul. No, I like that maul to go with this warhammer. And maybe 2 swords just in case.
Are there any, like, nice rocks sitting around? Because I know he'd like that. And if there are, Flynn will point it out. It'll be like, see this stone over here, right?
There are no rocks. Are you asking that out loud? Or you mentioned something like that? Are there
Yeah,
any
I'll say,
good rocks
do you have
around
any,
here?
maybe pieces of art, stone, rocks, crystals?
You're thinking of the Miners' Exchange. They more specialize in that stuff. Not far away from here if you wanted to visit it.
Do you...
I kind of give Tonk a couple of...
Well, yeah, we're going to the Miners' Exchange. Let's hurry up, get done.
Do you have any scrap?
Scrap.
Metal that you just want to throw away?
I have metal I can sell you.
Hardwood?
Hardwood I could sell you as well.
How much?
How much do you need?
Pound of each.
A pound of...
Metal, pound of wood. 2 pounds of metal.
10 silver?
Is that with a discount?
It is with the discount.
All right, I'll do that.
Very
What
well.
do you do with that stuff, Mr. Ravenden?
I'll go. I want to find the kind of the nicest dagger, the least like reused looking dagger I can find, and pick it up and kind of give it a once over. I'll hold it up and how much for this?
Oh, a dagger. Interested in a dagger. Well... And you wanted a discount, I'm assuming. That's worthy of a discount. It is just a dagger.
Wesley, you see anything you like?
Not really, Mr. Ravenden.
So, are we getting the 20 gold each?
Or no, 50. Maybe whatever we pick out of here, we take it out of the 50 gold. And then whatever's left, we split.
All right. Well, I went ahead and paid the 10 silver for the scrap stuff I got.
Oh.
I can sell you daggers for a gold apiece.
Does this dagger look like it's worth a gold?
Make an investigation check.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go off to the side, Jamie, and start arranging this scrap stuff on the ground.
Okay. Outside?
No, in the shop.
Okay, in the shop.
19.
It looks very durable. Doesn't look like it's finely made or anything fancy about it, but it looks like it would be able to hold up pretty good if used.
I'll take it.
Yours.
Take it out of the 50 gold.
49 remaining.
So, did you see anything?
No, Mr. Ravenden.
Are you sure? There's so much here. There's nothing that tickles your fancy.
I just like the things I have.
Can I get what? When I look him up and down, what does he have?
Yeah, Wesley, what do you look like?
All right, I got like, I'm actually wearing like some decent clothes because of Mr. Ravenden, and I've got a sparkly crossbow with a sight on it, and my armor is kind of like shimmering ever since last night.
All right, well, I guess if you don't want anything, you don't want anything. You can't force them.
No. Tonks?
Talk anything laying around here that...
Yeah, I want that suit over there.
we've established that the
How much,
suit is.
ma'am? How much is this suit?
1,500 gold.
Tom, pick something else.
We're gonna save up our gold.
Can't we just like do a pay plan or something?
Ma'am, do you have a pay plan?
No.
Tonk, you're gonna have to pick something else.
Well, I mean, okay, give me. I want the. Let me think about it. You put too much stress. I'm gonna think about it. I wanted the armor. You can't. Just let me think about it.
All right. While
All
he's
right.
doing that, I'm going to I have all this metal and wood scrap stuff kind of laid out together. I'm taking my cube and it starts tracing an image around everything. And I'm going to put my hand on it, and you see the tattoo on my hand kind of dissolve into my fingers. And as it moves, it crackles and snaps and pops onto the wood and metal and starts to cut into it. If you ever watched a laser cutter,
Yeah.
that's what it's doing to the wood
Ooh.
and the metal. And you slowly start to see a tiny, or not a tiny, but a spider, kind of mechanical spider form.
Oh.
And it just crawls up to my shoulder.
That's amazing, Mr. Ravenden.
What's this? Take out a pocket watch, open it, and it's right into the pocket watch.
It went into the pocket watch.
And I cast Find Familiar.
You should throw that thing away immediately. It's infested.
No, it's not. And I open it again, and a little lightning bolt comes out, and the spider's over there, next to you.
Whoa, quite the little engineer, huh?
I try.
Huh.
And then I see he's really kind of uncomfortable, and I pop it back into the watch. Get it in my
It's
pocket.
fine.
You don't like spiders?
No, spiders are fantastic. They're necessary for the ecosystem.
My daughter
Something.
loves spiders.
You have a daughter.
Yeah. She has 3 pets, spiders. I don't know why she likes spiders. Might be because of her mom. Her mom loves insects. But my daughter loves spiders.
Well, spiders are arachnids. They're not insects.
No, but her mom likes insects. I'm just saying I think that's where she got the love for spiders from.
She liked the extra legs.
Yeah. I guess the more the merrier. I don't know.
Your daughter seems to. Well, I bet she'll really love that thing.
Maybe when I get home, I can show her to her.
What are you gonna call it?
Something fearsome. Steve.
Behold.
And it's just back up here. My Steve.
That's really good, Mr. Ravenden. We have Steve and the stretch hole.
That sounds like a children's book.
Steve in the stretch hole.
The world's worst children's book.
And so for right now, if everybody's okay with it, I'm just gonna leave the spider out.
As long as it's fine.
Well,
I think we're all set here. I suppose the 49 gold will do.
very well. She takes out a pouch, counts out 49 gold, and hands it directly to you, Flynn. I'm sure you'll figure out however your dynamic works.
I've already done the math, and each of us get 12 gold, 2 silver, and 5 copper.
Okay.
Very good.
If you want, you can keep the copper and I'll just take the gold. Because I have a bunch of copper I need to divvy out to everybody. 1,700.
I'm not trying to do too much math right now.
All right.
What was
Do
it?
it later. 12 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper.
Hey. Wesley's getting rich, dude.
Thank you, D&D Beyond, for making this easy.
How many copper? 2?
5.
5.
Wesley shakes his little pouch. It's even louder now.
If you need any more weapons or armor, then I suppose you know where to find me.
Huh?
Silver?
Oh, I just put it up. I think 2 silver.
I got the 2. Silver and the copper.
12, 2, 5.
Now we got 1,705 copper.
We're doing great. Maybe there's a bank here we can do an exchange.
I could turn it into wire.
Well, I do run a trading post. We do that here. Would you like to exchange out your copper for easier currency to carry?
Yes.
Very well.
How much gold can I get for 1,700? And 5 copper. Or gold and silver.
Well, every 10 copper is a silver, and every 10 silver is a gold, and not a whatever that Z thing is. Forget electrum, not electrum. We don't do that here. So
What do you have against Electrum?
no one likes electrum. No one ever has.
Well, I accidentally took out Electrum and put Electrum back. So now I have 10 random Electrum. How much gold is that?
It's this amount, and just I don't know. Just do the math. You got it.
What was it?
I'm not gonna do the math for you.
1700 is 10 silver.
So 10 copper is 1 silver,
Okay.
and then 10 silver is 1 gold. So you can exchange your rates however you want while you're at the
10.
coster.
And 10 silver is one. What?
10 silver is 1 gold.
10 silver is 1 gold.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna give you 17 gold.
Wait.
It's a decimal point.
You're exchanging all that 1,700 copper. I'm guessing y'all had.
So I have 5 copper left.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Glad to help.
That's
Alright.
a little bit of gold.
All right. We were speaking with the proprietor of, I don't know, the fucking shop up there, the Stonehill Inn, Stone Giant Inn, something or other.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thumbs up, thumbs down. Good place to get a drink. No.
Stonehill Inn is where I'd say any outsider to come visit first.
And where's the last place you would send an insider?
Probably the Sleeping Giant. I don't know if anyone's told you or not, but there's a group called the... Well, actually, I think you mentioned them to me. Red Brands?
The Red Brands. I've heard they're real shits.
They are. Be careful if you run into them.
I have a
Nobody here
question.
wants to do anything about them, or they just can't.
Well, it's more so they can't. There's a lot of them. I imagine if you piss off a few of them, you're going to have a small militia knocking at your door.
How small?
Quite the hornet's nest, it sounds like.
I
have
couldn't
a
tell you,
question,
but I
though.
know it's a lot.
If these red brands are so troublesome, why does everybody look so happy?
Well, as long as you give them their dues, they mind their own business. So we still get to live, do what we want. It's just pay the Red Brands and go about your day.
How long have they been here?
Well, it's been quite a while now, a few months.
So, much longer. They've been here much less time than the older buildings around the city, then.
Oh, yes. Those ruins have been here since before I was born.
How old does she look?
She is a middle-aged lady. I wonder if I have a picture of her. Do I? I do. Lenine
I'm gonna give
Graywin.
everybody 45 gold.
Just from
No,
nowhere?
not gold. Silver. Sorry.
Say, holy shit.
45 silver.
Oh, she looks
don't
so
look that
happy.
bad.
I like her boots.
Hey, pointy.
Where'd you get those boots?
And when you work in the trading business, you try to get a few fancy things for yourself when you can.
Ooh, I like that answer.
You can find another pair similar to those. I'd sport those.
A lot
Wait.
of business does come through. I'll keep an eye out
Do you
for
see
you.
how high those lace up? It'll take forever next time we have to walk across a creek.
Well, that's the point. I get some high enough, I don't have to worry about them getting into my shoes.
I got you.
I can
Say
leave them
45?
on.
Yep. 45 silver.
45 Electrum.
Silver.
Ooh.
Oh.
Rich
1 gold.
now,
Okay.
boy.
So I get 5 gold.
45. We need to make sure that all of this gets entered into Tonk's gold as well.
Oh yeah, how much is he getting?
So he would need to get...
He got his 10.
He got
That's
the
all
10.
yeah.
So then another 45, and then another 12 gold. 12 gold, 45 silver.
12 gold, 45 silver.
You guys want me to split up that 17 gold that I just got from the copper?
I'm not worried about it. I feel like we've gotten to a point, if we really need something, we can pool
Yeah.
our resources. We're quite the team. We've only known each other for like 5 fucking days.
Oh. Well, you're doing a good job so far.
You're right.
Sharing all the coin, no arguments and whatnot. It's
You're
good.
looking at the next great adventuring group.
Am I?
You are.
Normally
We don't
they-
have a name yet, but
I was going to say.
I knew exactly where you were going with that, and I don't have an answer for it, so don't... I'm sorry. We don't have a name. We need to come up with a fucking name.
Okay.
Not now, but just at some point.
Yeah, now I want to go to the Miners Exchange.
Tonk wants to go see the rocks.
I'm gonna pull Tonks aside and pull out that jade statue. See if he likes that kind of stone.
Oh, fuck. I haven't seen the statue yet.
Yeah, I just realized.
Don't show him. Oh, fuck, it's too late.
Oh, whoa. Let me, hold on. I want to hold on to that. Can I hold on to it?
I will gladly. Whoa. Wait a minute. How excited does he get? Before I just give it to him.
He looks fairly excited. Like, if 1 out of 10 is his level of excitement, he's at a 7 right now over this.
All right.
I prefer working with, stone and whatnot, but this, I can make it better.
Let's retcon that. I'm gonna hold it until he's here.
Okay.
Just because I'm.
You gonna show it to him?
Yeah.
Tonk, we can look at that later. Don't. I kind of like. Don't fucking show him that right now. Are you fucking crazy?
Later. Later.
Right. He's.
So I put it back in my pocket.
Yeah. Tonk, that's special for later.
Okay, fine, whatever. Exchange, miners.
I'll look at what's the name of the woman here?
Her name was Lenine Graywin.
Lenine, the Miners Guild. It's on the up and up, or is it fuck all?
As far as I'm aware, it's pretty on the up and up. It's ran by a shrewd businesswoman. She's not so bad once you get to know her. They specialize in gems, gemstones. If you're, I don't know, I think some magic users tend to take advantage of that stuff. But also they have some fine limestone.
Okay, all right. And I kind of cover Tonk's ears. Yeah, we get it. Yes, no, it's fine, very nice stones there. All right. What's the proprietor's name?
Oh, jeez. Let me think for a second. what
Sorry,
that name
DM.
was.
I just asked you what the fucking rock keeper's name is.
I believe her name was. Oh, I had it right here. She's checking her ledgers too. Halia.
Alia.
She has a last name too, but I can't quite remember it.
That's fine. Well, it doesn't matter. All right. I think we've got what we need here. We may be back.
I imagine so. If you're going to need some equipment.
Yes, and you'll have your people offload the gear.
Oh, do you need that wagon as well? And the horses with it. I could take advantage of that.
Well, we do have to get back.
Well,
We need some way of traveling.
maybe just the wagon, though. What are you offering for the wagon?
50 gold?
Another 50. I mean, call it 60? Splits much easier 4 ways.
That'll be 15 each.
Have anything that you don't need by chance? Perhaps a spare bow or something?
I have a spare
Sword?
crossbow you can have.
You do? 60 it is.
All right.
You give her your
Alright.
crossbow?
Here you go. It's made from the fulcrum. It's just a standard issue.
She takes it and that's good to know. I'll make sure to notate that.
You got that at the fulcrum?
Well, they let me bring some standard stuff to assist you.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. What do you guys do? You're standing in Elmira, or not
20?
Elmira, Graywin's shop.
20 gold?
15 each.
Oh, 50.
You want to add another 15 to Tonk? God, we are making out like bandits here.
Has a crossbow light gone?
15. Hopefully we don't need that wagon later. She's gonna charge us triple.
But we are gonna need to go get some saddles.
Well, we only need one. Oh, wait. Yes, we are gonna need 2 saddles. Where can we buy a saddle?
I believe that would be at Barthen's Provisions.
We're just gonna be walking back and forth across this fucking town.
Yeah.
All right, we appreciate it.
Thank
You for your hospitality.
All right. Look forward to seeing you again.
I'll be able to ride with somebody.
Yes,
Probably-
you too.
Yeah.
I'll take you, Mr. Ravenden.
Excellent.
You'll do great.
Excellent.
All right, so we head to the Stone Hill. I need a fucking drink. And I pull out my flask and shake it. It sounds like there's a drop in there.
But the miner's place right there. It's right there.
So while you and Tonks goes to the miner's place, Wesley and I can go get saddles for the horse.
And then we meet at the
The bar.
tavern.
Yeah.
Mr. Ravenden, didn't they say they sold gems and rods and wands at the miner place?
I was messing with my spider.
Is that what they said, Jimmy? Oh, damn it. I heard them say they sold it
It
somewhere.
just said that magic people like fucking rocks.
Oh.
But are there any precious gems like diamonds or whatnot there?
Elmira mentioned gemstones were sold there,
Oh, I thought you said magic stuff.
as well more finer stones like limestone, marble, all that stuff. But you got
Never
cut off
mind.
for that.
Well, if you guys see anything interesting, let us know. Or do you want to go with them?
No.
Good, because I cannot put a saddle on these horses. It's not happening.
So maybe you could buy a step stool at Barthen's as well.
Yeah.
Just a little pep. All right, I guess we'll leave and me and Tonk will head to the Miners Guild. That should be a great next session.
Yeah.
And
What is this saddle going to cost me?
I don't know. We'll cover that next time.
We got all the monies, man.
You got a
Don't
ton.
even
You
worry.
got money, man. You don't even worry about it.
like Scrooge McDuck diving into my
I'm
Pile of
always
gold.
worried about money.
Dive into copper.
So, Tonk and Flynn head off to the miners' exchange. Both of you head back to Barthen's Provisions for the said saddle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He told us to go.
And you guys had if I'm not
What day is
mistaken, you still have 2 horses, or were those sold?
We had
No.
3.
Yeah, we have 3. We have
We had 4 total.
Oh, Gundren's under the
Gundren's
2 at the
horse.
wagon.
and I'm taking. So I guess we're taking all 3 horses back to the provision shop and tying them up outside.
Yes,
And that's for you 2.
What?
You 2 were taking those.
Yes.
Okay.
So they've got Horsey and then Horse 2 and Horse 3. We haven't named them.
Horse 2 and
They're
horse 3.
unimportant until they get saddles.
Well, I do believe that is a good spot to go ahead and call it.
Hey!
So we can see how next session goes at the miners' exchange, which Tonk
We
is
just leveled up to level 3. What?
probably very excited for. No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid 2 is going to be around for a little bit. So
But we made it to the village.
get your grit ready to be level 2 and around for a while. But yeah, I guess good job, everybody.
Yeah,
You
we
went in
did.
and slaughtered some goblins you were done with, and got to talking to Sildar. Got a little one-on-one, well, 1-on-4, I guess. Talk with him, so you learned a lot. Know about the Wave Echo caves? No, Wave Echo mines.
Wait,
The cavern?
you call them caves. Are they caves or mines?
Can't they be both?
It could be both, technically, but I will tell you the specifics.
A mine is also a cave, but a cave is not necessarily a mine.
That's fair.
Wave Echo Cave.
All right.
It's a cave.
And,
But you did say there was minerals,
yeah,
material value. in it.
very precious minerals, and also some sort of like mega magic of that
So it could
place.
be a mine.
Forge of Spells was made there. I wonder what you do there. Yeah, Wave Echo Cave.
Oh, I need to add my other dagger in here. Hey, good job, man. Good job DMing.
I think we did pretty good. I'm sad Tonk wasn't here. I'm excited for him next time. Tonk, we missed you. I tried to do my best Tonk I could. I think I did okay. But
We really need to get something to put in the chairs when somebody misses.
I want to go to the next level with that and get the outfits of the character and get like just a big dummy and just put him in the seat.
Or we get some, like a discarded crash test dummy and just print out like a mask of our Hero Forge faces.
Yes.
And put it on it.
I would love that. All right, well, I guess before we get out of here, I didn't really give y'all a chance to even talk at the beginning of
Yeah, I
this.
didn't use my inspiration.
That's true.
Shit, I didn't.
Use it now.
right.
Do a backflip.
Persuasion check. Can we level up to 3? It's a 13.
DC was 30.
Fuck.
Oh man, that's when I get my good shit.
Y'all got any announcements or anything you want to announce to the world?
We'll be back next Friday with Saltmarsh. We missed last week because we had folks out of town and otherwise occupado. So that should be a great session because we're heading into the next big arc of that story. So please come hang out with us next Friday.
We'll be there next Friday. I get to be Colt Truthin again.
And I get to be over there.
What about you two? Anything you want to say? Got anything? Fancy stuff? Can be personal, can be game related, doesn't matter. Nothing.
No, nothing.
Can be you're feeling good and had a great time, or you hate everybody and everything.
I'm feeling good. I had a great time, and I hate everybody.
Nice, both. I like it. Good balance. All right, well, I got some stuff to say. Thank you very much for watching.
Suck up.
Very, very much. I appreciate everyone who watched live. If you're watching this on the VOD or the video, I'm going to edit and upload tomorrow. Promises. Tomorrow. Promises.
Okay.
I greatly appreciate it. Either way. We do this every other Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So 2 weeks from now, you'll see us back in the Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk campaign again. Saltmarsh is next week, as JD has said, so look forward to that. And also, our Witchlight campaign is it's right there. It's like, it might even be next session. It might be just, no, they like to explore. It's probably gonna be like 2 more sessions, but they're right at the end of it. I got a big, fun, epic ending for this thing, so check it out. You're not gonna want to miss it. That's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on
Wednesdays. Yeah.
On YouTube, right here, in this channel.
Gonna be a pinata?
Is there gonna be a what?
Pinata?
Do you want there to be a pinata?
Well, you said it's gonna be epic.
Does it have to be a pinata for it to be epic?
Yes.
There will be a pinata of some sort at some point. It might be a digital one, so expect that. It's a loud-ass horse. Okay, I'm rambling. All right, thanks again, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Yay!
Bye, everybody.
Toodles.
Davis unlocked the old strap.